Area of the Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, about 5 minutes away from the opening kickoff tonight. Steve, is your starting lineups. They're being brought to you by Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists in Uniontown. Problems with the digestive tract or no picnic, get help today. Call SWGI in Uniontown at 724-437-7677. Here's Steve.
Okay, for Aliquippa, starting it on the line from left to right. Number 52, Nico Eberhardt. Number 53, Braylon Wilcox. Number 56, Jason McBride. Number 70, Naquan Crowder. And number 72, Tyrese Jones, and the tight end is number 33, Jace Williams. Wide receivers, Sierra Clark, number 6, Brandon Banks, number 9, and Tajir Thornton, number 10. Running back is Taquai Hayes, and the quarterback is Quentin Good.
Steve, how about the size of that Aliquippa line? McBride, 6'4", 325. Crowder, 6'4", 345. Jones, 6'7", 365.
That's looks like a college line to me, Brian, at least on the stats. But, yes, that's going to be a tough uphill battle for the Mustangs to stop the run game from the Quips tonight. Defensively for the Mustangs, the guys that are going to try to stop it, you got to look at on left to right, a 4-3-4 look for the Mustangs. Lucas Ferens, left end. John Deek is the left tackle. Right tackle is Jaden Tucker. Right end is A.J. Sumter. Linebackers from left to right, Dan Carney, Billy Barton, Brian Yorchek. Wide cornerback or defensive backs from left to right, Tajai Hooper, Keandre DeShields, Jaden Pratt, and Rodney Gallagher for the Mustangs on defense. Offensively for the Mustangs, offensive line from left to right, Colton Cole, left tackle, Billy Barton's left guard, Caleb Glebus is your center, Cam Bradley, right guard. A.J. Sumter is your right tackle. Tight end is Caden Friel. Wide receivers, Jaden Pratt, Joe Chambers, Keandre DeShields, and Matt Lucas. Running back is Tajai Hooper again tonight. And, of course, the quarterback is Rodney Gallagher. Defensively for the Quips, Dorius Moreland, left defensive tackle, or left defensive end. The Nico Eberhardt is the left defensive tackle. The nose guard, Naquan Crowder, number 70. Jason McBride, the right tackle. And the defensive end on the right side is Jonathan King. Linebackers are Isaiah Martinez and Cameron Lindsay. And defensive backs, Sierra Clark, Nate Lindsay, Brandon Banks, and Donovan Walker.
You're going to have to thank our video stream sponsors tonight: Zebley Mahalovan White, Northwestern Mutual agent John R. Ritchie, United Bank, the Landsey Academy of Dance, Uniontown Printing Press, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, and the Home for the Holidays event Saturday, November the 20th at Story Square in Uniontown. The Laurel Highlands football boosters and State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman. We're back in 60 seconds with the opening kickoff. Laurel Highlands and Aliquippa tonight from Mo Rubenstein Stadium here at Ambridge High School on WMBS and on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
The high school football season is here. Donnie Arthur's Buyers Market, Connellsville Street, and Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke are teaming up to cheer on our local high school football team. Bill and Donnie are proud to support our local districts and wish all the players, cheerleaders, band members, students, parents, and teachers a successful school year and football season. Don't forget to stop by Donnie Arthur's Buyers Market on Connellsville Street before the game to pick up your favorite snacks, drinks, or sandwiches.
Good afternoon. I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Cameron.
And we're here to tell you about our youth group.
Every Thursday at Trinity United Presbyterian Church in Uniontown, we sing songs, play games, and learn about the Bible.
We also have special activities throughout the year, such as video game parties, Nerf night, horseback riding, and bowling, along with much more.
The fun starts at 5:30.
Join us for a great time of food, fun, and fellowship.
Youth group every Thursday at Trinity Presbyterian Church.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, Aliquippa's won the toss. They have deferred. Laurel Highlands will get the football. They'll defend the goal to our right. The Mustangs in the away whites, blue numbers, red trim. Aliquippa in the home blacks, red numbers, white pants, and a little white trim. And certainly a tall task for Laurel Highlands tonight, Steve, against this Aliquippa program that's won more WPIAL titles than any school around the Whitfield, against the Laurel Highlands team that just won their first playoff game in school history last week.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a storied program, Brian, and it goes back to when I was in college. We always had 3 or 4 kids on our roster down at WVU that were from Aliquippa. It seemed to churn them out every year, and it's NFL rosters are littered with these guys from Aliquippa, and it's going to be a very difficult task for the Mustangs to stay in this football game.
Emmanuel Gayatu Manti will kick off for Aliquippa. Of course, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs have Gallagher back deep to receive. Rodney Gallagher along with Keandre DeShields and Tajai Hooper. Hooper on the near side, Keandre on the far side, and Gallagher in the center of the field back on the 10-yard line.
Now, all season we've had teams that are afraid to kick it to Gallagher, but you just wonder with the Quips if they're just going to, they probably are not intimidated at all. They have the kind of speed that could match up. They'll probably just kick it deep, but we'll see what happens.
Gayadu Manti with it teed up at the 40-yard line. Again, Aliquippa defending the goal to our left. Again, this game being played at a neutral field due to the fact that the pit, which is Aliquippa's home field, Steve, is going to be is going to have some renovations that'll be taking place at it during the offseason. It's a natural grass surface, wasn't suitable to host a playoff game, but certainly a nice field here at Ambridge tonight.
That's a beautiful facility here at Ambridge. Nice press box, nice and a lot of room up here. Good snack bar, and everybody's been pretty friendly so far. It's been a nice little stadium.
They're waiting for the scoreboard operator to reset the clock. It's at double zeros right now. They're going to put 12 minutes on it, and we'll get this game underway.
It's a double level press box. Sorry, yes. Brian. Yeah, it's a nice setup.
If Laurel Highlands is going to build a new press box in the coming years, Steve, this would be a good box to look at as a good example of the way they should design their facility.
Yep, somebody ought to take a ride up here. The one at Cal's pretty nice as well. And
this is roomy.
Yeah, it's nice.
So they got 12 minutes, finally up on the scoreboard clock off to our left, and it looks like we're finally going to get this game underway. Game time temperature around 50 degrees. Rain expected overnight, but it won't impact this one. Won't be into the area until after midnight tonight.
Mustangs in their road whites, all white pants, white shirts, white helmets, a little trim in red and blue, and then, of course, the Quips have their black. Look like the Cincinnati Bearcats colors.
And here's Gayadu Manti. He'll send it off on the far side. It will go to Rod here at the 10-yard line. Has the 15-20 on the far side. Run out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. That's where Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10. A little pushing there after the play. One of the Aliquippa players on the far side. A word to say there to Brian Yurchik.
The Shields decided not to help Gallagher block. He kind of went behind him, almost like he thought Gallagher was going to let it go behind him, and he just kind of jogged behind. If he runs up there and gets a block, Gallagher might be able to spring for some big yardage there, but still not a bad starting spot at the 26.
On the far hash mark, the Mustangs line up out of the shotgun. Gallagher with Tajai Hooper off to his left. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. And the referee now respotting the ball. And it seems like early on, Steve, haven't even had a play from scrimmage yet. We've had some long stoppages before the opening kickoff and now before this opening play.
The official is over there talking to the Laurel Highlands coaching staff. I think he's talking to Coach Colasar. I don't know what that's about.
Discussion still ongoing.
Ball's at the 26 on the far hash. And again, nice facility. They're talking about putting the clock, resetting the play. Oh, the play clock's at 55 seconds. That's probably one of the problems. So maybe
and you wonder if this is the normal timekeeping staff that they have at Ambridge, or if these are maybe the Aliquippa folks keeping the clock that might not be familiar with some of the equipment here at Ambridge.
Well, that could happen. Yeah, you get different types of equipment, and if they're not used to running it.
Because technically it's an Aliquippa home game, but being played here at Ambridge.
Yep.
Now they have it set to 40. And hopefully we can get this game underway. And from the 26.
25, they want 25 on the play clock.
Going to run it back down again. This could be a long night if they have to reset it like this the whole night. And finally, the ball being put into play, and Gallagher will take the snap. Tried an inside handoff to Hooper. He just got driven back and loses 4 here on first down to bring up 2nd and 14. And Aliquippa was in the backfield, Steve, at about the time of the exchange there between Gallagher and Hooper. And that's going to be an issue for Laurel Highlands tonight.
Wow. He shot, trying to get the number. The numbers are not that easy to see.
That red on the black here at night.
I believe
now the
that
Mustangs
was number
going empty.
11. That was Lindsey just shot out, looked like he got shot out of a cannon into the backfield.
2nd and 14. Rod lined up like he was going to try to step up in the pocket. He'll go down behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 18-yard line. So 2 plays going the wrong way for Laurel Highlands.
That was Naquan Crowder, the big 6'4 nose guard, 6'4", 345. He got in there and tripped up Gallagher. You don't see that very often. Gallagher, a big guy catching Gallagher, but he kind of got him by the ankles.
It'll be 3rd down at about 18. Now, our score hub is tied into the scoreboard, which is still showing 1st and 10. That's why you see that on your screen. But, again, we're tied into what's being shown here at the stadium. So we cannot control that as Rod's going to put it up. Pressure coming, trying to set up a middle screen. Got intercepted. Picked off inside the 10-yard line with a flag on the play.
Going to be roughing the passer, so that's going to come back.
That was Mason Lewis that had the interception there for Aliquippa.
One of the officials hurt Brian too as well. So all kind of things going on here, but that's going to probably come back.
So Gallagher got driven down, and the flag came out at about the area he was hit. But our concern now is to one of the game officials who's down here at the 16-yard line.
He's grabbing his shoulder like he got ran over by somebody, but hopefully he's okay.
They're trying to get a medical training staff out for that. So we'll take a quick UPMC Centers for Rehab Services injury timeout, brought to you by UPMC Centers for Rehab Services, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive. Call 724-437-7500. The Centers for Rehab Services. Relief is closer than you think. We're back in a moment here on WMBS on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Lease Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lease does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lease does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lease wishes all the area football teams good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
Hello, everyone. This is John Marietta. With God, all things are possible. Who would have ever thought we would have come this far? I want to thank each and every one who has helped me get this far. We couldn't have done this without you all. Change is what you ask for, and that's what you're going to get. This was about you, not me. I'm just a regular guy trying to do the right thing. I am John Marietta. I am the hillbilly. With your help, you have made me the next recorder of deeds for the people of Fayette County. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America.
We're back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium. The official that was hurt, Steve, is on his feet, and that's good news. They did bring a stretcher out to the far side of the field. It looks like it's not going to be needed in this situation.
Looks like he's going to stay in the game. And they did mark off a penalty, Brian, when we went to commercial, and I believe it's going to be an automatic first down, roughing the passer against Aliquippa.
So we'll be at first and 10.
Tough break for the Quips. So they got that was I believe he got in the end zone, or he was down to the 1 or 2 yard line. But either way, the Mustangs did not look good in those first 3 plays. And
get a little reprieve though here.
Yeah.
And they'll have the football first and 10 as it's spotted at their own 32-yard line.
Defensive line coming in there at will. And the linebackers, Lindsey got in there on the first play. So the Mustangs got to have to do something to get away. Problem is, if they go out the outside, the Aliquippa has a lot of speed as well.
First and 10 from the 35, and they're going to go a little double reverse here to Chambers, who's going to throw on the backside. High pass brought down by Gallagher, and they're going to say that is incomplete. Incomplete. The signal there at the 39-yard line. I thought he got a foot down, Steve.
Well, it looked like he caught the ball, but their guy did a good job of pushing him out of bounds. Officials right on it. Both officials said no catch, so you got to go with that.
Now second and 10. I like mixing it up there a little bit, Steve.
Well,
just trying to.
Chambers, last year's quarterback,
Correct.
so he can throw.
Now 2nd and 10, line of scrimmage, the Laurel Highlands 32.
They had the Shields going down the sideline on the right side, but he was covered.
Gallagher now with Carney off to his left. They'll bring a man in motion here to the near side. It's Brian Yorchek. Direct snap going back to Gallagher, trying to spin forward, and Rod gets down to the 35, 3-yard pickup. Bring up 3rd down and 7. So they brought Yorchek over as an extra blocker out in front, trying to lead the way, and the Mustangs at least able to get a positive result.
Well, 3rd down and 7. Of course, now they got 3rd and 10. Yeah, they're all messed up over there on that scoreboard. Whoever's running the scoreboard is going to have to get a little tutorial here at halftime, I think. So,
got it fixed now. 3rd and 7. Carney remains in the game off to the left of Gallagher. Twin receivers to each side, line of scrimmage, the 35. And they'll now bring Matt Lucas in motion. He'll line up in the slot left as Rod takes the snap. He'll throw quick out far side. And that's caught by Keandre DeShields off of a deflection. And Keandre will take it down to the 48-yard line. So a 13-yard pickup. And, Steve, that pass could have very easily been intercepted.
Yeah, that was number 9 over there. That's Banks.
Oh,
Banks
side,
on the defensive side went for the tip. I don't think he would have caught it, but he was trying to tip it with his right arm extended, had his hand kind of on DeShields, but missed the ball. Or if he did tip it, it still got to DeShields, and he was able to pick up a 1st down.
Now from the 48, Gallagher again out of the shotgun. Keandre comes over. He'll get it here on the jet sweep, coming forward in Aliquippa territory. Takes it down to the 46-yard line. So Keandre DeShields picking up 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
So how big was that penalty right now against
Huge.
the Quips, roughing the passer? I was busy watching the play, so I didn't see, but obviously he got smashed and, got, just mauled there after he threw the ball. So the Mustangs catch a huge break.
They've taken over 3 minutes off the clock here on this opening drive. Now have it in Aliquippa territory, 2nd and 4 from the 46. Gallagher takes the snap, goes off to Hooper, and Tajai trying to turn the corner, does so successfully, and at least gets positive yardage to the 44. Did a nice job there just to get up the field. That play could have easily gone for a couple-yard loss on the play. And I actually thought, Steve, on the exchange on the read option, Rod would have been better off keeping the football himself.
Well, Hooper actually went back where he kind of looped back, where he kind of angled back and kind of went the wrong way for a little bit, but he was kind of trying to create an angle for him, and he actually was able to turn the corner a little bit. Like he said, could have easily been a 4 or 5 yard loss. He turned it into a 2-yard gain. Now you got a 3rd and 2.
And Carney back in there to the right of Gallagher. Double tight ends into the game. Rod takes the snap, running on the far side, cuts up the field and leans towards the marker, and should have enough here for Laurel Highlands' 1st down. Needed to, got to, and that should move the sticks.
And he barely got it, but it looks like they're going to give it to him. And they're going to mark the football, and they're going to give a 1st down, no measurement. They don't measure as much as they used to.
No, they don't.
Even the NFL, you watch those games on Sundays, they just kind of look at it.
They like to guesstimate these days.
They eyeball it and just give it to them. They're very liberal with those sometimes.
Another 1st and 10 now from the Aliquippa 42-yard line.
Well, this has been a pleasant surprise after those first 3 plays that went for, were just awful. And then all of a sudden now the Mustangs are moving the football.
Gallagher, handoff going to Carney, and Carney trying to cut up the field, and he'll lose 2 back to the 44. And he's had a tough time running, Steve, between the tackles this season. Captain of the defense actually came in the leading tackler for the Laurel Highlands defensively, but just 35 carries for 79 yards so far this season.
In Carney's defense, he was probably on the depth chart at the start of the season. He was probably the 4th team running back. You had a couple of guys go down, and they had a really good running back in Allen who got hurt for the season, but he's just doing his job. And actually, Hooper's actually more of the starting tailback now.
Mustangs in tight here, and Rod's going to run it on the far side of the line, trying to cut up the field. He'll get tripped up actually a yard behind the line of scrimmage, back to the 45, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 13. But the Mustangs have already taken 5 minutes off the clock on this opening drive.
Well, just to keep this game close for as long as you can. The Mustangs have looked really just not good at times in a lot of their games, but they just hang around, and all of a sudden you get a couple big plays from Gallagher or DeShields or Hooper, and all of a sudden they stay in these games, and they've been able to win the close games.
You have some ball-hawking defenders out there, and Steve will watch that on this 3rd and 2. Banana bunch to the left, Twins to the far side. Mustangs going empty on this 3rd and 12. Rod in the pocket, looking to step up. He's in trouble, trying to stiff arm on the far sidelines. Throws down the field, and that pass is incomplete at the 32-yard line. Coming back to the football with a nice effort there for Laurel Highlands was Keandre DeShields, but unable to come up with it.
And he might have had the first down, but he would have been within a yard of it, and it would have been a spot where they probably would have went for it. But now with the ball at the 45, you had a good drive. You took up almost 6 minutes, and now they're going to punt the football. So hopefully if we can get a punt down inside the 20.
Ben Diamond standing back at the 42-yard line of Laurel Highlands. He'll take a clean snap, rugby style to the far side, and lets it go. Nice punt, but on a line, and some good defense there from Hooper, bringing down Sierra Clark at the 15-yard line. So Aliquippa will start 1st and 10 when we come back. 6:17 left here in the first, scoreless. We're back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-437-6800 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill. Shop and save.
And we're back at Mo Rubenstein Stadium. An inside handoff for Aliquippa on first down. Steve getting 2, maybe 3 there up to the 18-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 7. Again, we'll have our eyes on their freshman running back, Tyquay Hayes. 5'9", 170 pounds. Came in over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And he had a head of steam. You could tell he likes to go north-south. And
he's going to get it here again. And Hayes off tackle right side. Good defense there from Laurel Highlands to minimize the gain. Only about 4 that time, up to the 22. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. But their quarterback, Steve, he has some pretty good numbers as well. Quentin Good has passed for 1,352 yards, 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. They throw it well and they run it well.
Well, from what we know about Aliquippa, they do everything well all the time. They're a pretty good program, and it's been a storied program.
3rd and 3.
They're always in the mix, aren't they?
Good out of the shotgun. Little play fake. He's going to put it up. And across the middle, pass is intercepted. Goes right to the Mustangs, Matt Lucas. And Lucas on the run back takes it back to the 15. So how about that, Steve? Only the 4th interception that Good's thrown all season long. Lucas with the pick, and the Mustangs set up here at the Aliquippa 15-yard line.
And the numbers are hard. That was either Clark or Banks. I could see, let me see if I could see the number. That was going towards Banks, and he just overthrew him, and he threw a bullet. It was a pretty good throw, but it just went a little bit ahead of him, and if Banks catches that ball, he probably scores because he was going up the seam, but it went right to Lucas, and Mustangs in business got it all the way into the 15-yard line, so nice return by Lucas.
Any rust, you think, on the Aliquippa side, Steve? They didn't play last week on a first-round bye as the number 2 seed. Mustangs starting this drive from the 15, and you had Chambers coming in motion. Gallagher wasn't expecting the snap, just had a fall on it. Back at the 21-yard line, 6-yard loss. Not what you want to see coming off of an interception.
No, you got a sudden change, and all of a sudden you get a snap that Roddy wasn't ready for, and went right between his legs. He just bent down to pick it up on his knee. Of course, once he does that in college or pro or high school, yep, he's down. NFL, he would have been able to get up and run, but you hate to go backwards.
2nd and 16, trips out to the far side, single coverage with Keandre DeShields on the near side. Now Hooper split out. Rod takes the snap. They're coming after him, setting up the middle screen. Goes to Hooper here at the 19. Cuts forward, breaks a tackle. The 15, lowers the shoulder at the 10. And gets run out of bounds right there, but picks up 11. And that'll set up a very manageable 3rd down and 5 now here for Laurel Highlands.
Well, you wonder what Coach Colsar will do if they don't get any yards here, because it's definitely makeable field goal range for Radcliffe, who's got a big leg.
I think you take the lead, unless it's 4th and 1. 4:19 left here in the opening quarter, so 3rd down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the Aliquippa 10-yard line. Gallagher now bringing A man in motion, that's Jaden Pratt to the far side, who lines up in the slot right as Rod takes the snap, rolls to the far side, will pump fake, throws on the run, high pass intercepted, picked off in the flat, and the Aliquippa defender knocked down there at the 13-yard line. So the teams exchange interceptions on the pick there for Aliquippa. Donovan Walker, number 21. So the Quips take over after the INT. 4:13 left here in the first. We'll step aside for a quick 30 here on the Seahawk Barada Group High School Sports Tonight.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hayes, the freshman, gets it on first down. 2-yard pickup to bring up 2nd down and 8.
That ball was a little high, intended for Pratt, and Pratt for some reason did not put his hands up to try to catch that ball. I don't know if he didn't see it, didn't expect it, but it wasn't a horrific pass.
Another handoff going here to Hayes, breaks a couple of tackles, gets across the 15 down to the 17-yard line. 5-yard pickup that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Now, both of these teams play a little close to the vest here early on, Steve. They've exchanged interceptions, and we have 3:22 left here in the opening quarter, game scoreless. And if you're Laurel Highlands, I think you'd take it at this juncture of the game.
The longer this game goes and the Mustangs are within striking distance, you got to be happy if you're a Mustang fan.
It's 3rd and 4. 2 eye backs. And another handoff to Hayes, who spins off a defender, comes forward, and should have enough here for an Aliquippa first down. Mustangs actually hit him back of the line, but he came forward and got down close to a first down.
John Deek had a shot at him, and he spun out of it. A nice little spin move there by Hayes, and just kind of got himself kind of wiggled out of that tackle and got himself a first down. You can tell this kid's a heck of a back. He's going to be a really good player. He's only a freshman.
1st and 10 now from the 21-yard line.
Doesn't look like a freshman out there, does he?
Isaiah Martinez is the fullback, and again, Hayes is the tailback, and Hayes gets another one here across the far side, breaks a couple of tackles, and he gets run out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a flag, so you wonder if Hayes ran into one of the Laurel Highlands coaches.
That was actually John Tracy. Gave Hayes a little blow there, and Tracy, 5'9", 182 sophomore with that carry.
He ran out of bounds, and I don't know if he hit or bumped into one of the Laurel Highlands coaches, or if they're going to call a foul on Laurel Highlands.
Personal foul on Laurel Highlands.
Yeah.
Only 15 yards against the Mustangs.
A late hit, or somebody on the bench did something they weren't supposed to do.
Again, we mentioned those Aliquippa numbers a little tough to pick up from time to time.
They're
so if we
misidentifiy
a ball carrier, that's why we don't have a spotter up here. But Hayes is back in there.
They're just hard to read, aren't they, those numbers?
And Martinez remains the fullback with Quentin Good under center, wide outs each side. And this time Hayes again with a nice little tackle at the ankles there from the Mustangs' Caden Freel, limiting the Hayes gain to only 2 up to the 46. They'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Dan Carney came at the end. He was close to getting a late hit there. Carney kind of jumped on the pile there after he was down. He's got to be careful.
These linemen just so huge for Aliquippa. You have Mason Lewis coming into the game, 6'2", 290, replacing Tyrese Jones, who's 6'7", 365. 2nd and 8, same formation, 2 eye backs, a wide outs each side, and now Good looks over to the near sidelines, maybe a little audible here at the line. Play clock down to 8, takes the snap, quick screen, near side going to Tyjir Thornton, and Thornton brought down there in the flat by Tajai Hooper, and a good tackle there from Hooper defensively to limit the gains of 4, maybe 5 down to the Mustang 49-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, that's a good play by Hooper. Thornton was had himself out there on an island with Hooper. If Hooper misses, he's going to go for a long way, but Hooper made a nice tackle.
3rd and 4, another handoff going here to Hayes on the left side, and Hayes has enough for another Aliquippa first down. Needed 4, got 6. They'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage now in the Laurel Highlands 43, and we're down to the final minute of this opening quarter. After a little bit of a slow start due to a couple time and officiating delays, this first quarter moving right along with both of these teams keeping it on the ground a lot here to start.
And a very nice evening for mid-November.
A little warmer than it was last week
Yeah.
up at Beaver High School. 37 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Two high backs, a wide outs each side. Good back under center. Pitch going back here to Hayes again. Look out here. Hayes into the secondary. Spins forward inside the 30. Down to the 26-yard line. So Hayes, a 17-yard run there. Longest play we've seen from the Quips. So now they're going no huddle. 23 seconds left here in the opening frame. Got a little rhythm and a little momentum on this drive. Good again. Back to John Tracy this time, and Tracy cuts it out on the far side inside the 15, stiff arm at the 10, and Tracy's in for an Aliquippa touchdown from 26 yards out. They really poured it on there, Steve, at the end of the drive with Hayes and Tracy combining on some nice runs.
Yeah, that's Lucas didn't do a very good job there. He had a shot at him, and he got the stiff arm from Hayes, and he just kind of went. Hayes just kind of blew by him like he wasn't there. Got to grab his arm or something.
Now they'll bring on Emmanuel Gadamanti for the extra point to make it 7-0 Aliquippa.
Lefty.
Zaire Clark's the holder. Gadamanti with a good foot boots it through. So with 9 seconds left here in the opening quarter, it's 7-0. Aliquippa over Laurel. Highlands. We're back in 60 here on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Night.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease to GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With $3,000 cash trade equity with Cumulus Loyalty or Lease Conquest. Plus $500 Chevy Cyber Event. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends November 30th, 2021. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
Aliquippa 7-0 lead over Laurel. Highlands. John Tracy, a 26-yard touchdown run. Score occurring at the 9-second mark of the opening quarter, capping off a 9-play, 88-yard drive that took 5:12 off the clock. Gadamanti adding the extra point to make it 7-0. Now the Mustangs will get the kick return here and maybe one play before the opening quarter ends. And Laurel Highlands really has to stay focused here, Steve. Gave up the opening touchdown.
That's still a good first quarter for the Mustangs. You're playing against a team like Aliquippa, and you really kept it to 7-0. I mean, it's. We were driving up here, and we probably were thinking it could have been a lot worse at this point. But so the Mustangs are doing a pretty good job, and they actually moved the football and had a chance. Somebody's got to pick that ball up.
It's going to be Hooper here off of one bounce at the 10-yard line, and Hooper, that'd be a horse collar tackle defensively as he's brought down at the 15-yard line. And they changed that horse collar rule, Steve, or basically anything from the top of the numbers up is considered a horse collar tackle, and it appeared that was the way he was brought down there, but I don't see a flag.
Well, I tell you what, I thought he had him about the middle of the 15 on Hooper's back,
Okay.
so he was below the shoulders. But the way he threw him down there, you thought maybe he might get the call, but not the case. He definitely didn't pull him backwards. He kind of just slung him around sideways. It was almost like he had him, and he was spinning him around like a top, and Hooper got thrown to the turf, and he needed to pick that ball up a little quicker, Brian.
Yes.
He let it bounce, and it went up straight up in the air, and he kind of took his time. Now the Mustangs are kind of stuck in bad field position starting at the 15.
There's Gallagher, which should be the final play of the opening quarter, taking the snap. Inside handoff going to Hooper, and he's driven back. He'll lose 3, maybe 4 here back to the 12. That'll be the final play of the opening quarter. So it's Aliquippa 7, Laurel Highlands nothing after 1. We're back with the second quarter in 60 seconds here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
for bankruptcy is not something that anyone wants to do. Good people sometimes run into hard times, and they need help. Hi, I'm Dan White with the law offices of Zebley, Mahalav & White, and I'm here to help. If you're faced with insurmountable debt and are out of options and you need help, give our office a call today. Allow us to help you understand your rights and options under the law. Filing bankruptcy is not the end of the road, and if you're struggling with debt, it very well could be a new beginning. So stop worrying and take action. Give our office a call today at 724-439-9200 or click on zeblaw.com for more information. Zebley, Mahalav & White, local attorneys helping local people. Let us help you fix your life.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, 7-0. Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands after one quarter of play on our Peachins Pharmacy scoreboard. It's a 14-6 lead for Bell Vernon over Newcastle after one quarter of play in that game down on the beach tonight. Stephen, Rostraver Township a little bit closer to home.
Yep, and Bell Vernon's had a heck of a year, and they're probably on a collision course to play these Quips at one point.
Winner of this game will take on either McKeesport or Armstrong in the semifinal round. McKeesport and Armstrong actually met once already this season. That game was won by McKeesports. Big Nine Conference certainly has been strong. They have 4 teams here in the quarterfinal round of the WPIAL playoffs. Mustangs now a 2nd and 12. Opening play of the second quarter. Direct snap going back to Gallagher. Looking for running room on the far side. Nothing there. Cuts up the field. Spins forward. Still loose. Takes it down to the 16-yard line. Somehow, Steve, he was able to make something out of nothing. Getting 3 there to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, a lot of moving and shaking and grooving around there just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he picked up a couple yards, but still Mustangs in a tough spot now at 3rd down and let's call it 8.
A lot of folks, even as strong as Aliquippa has been so far this season, Steve, was concerned about defending Gallagher tonight. And so far they've been able to keep him in check. It's now 3rd and 8. Rod takes the snap. It was a little low. Now he'll look to step up. Scrambles out to the near side, pulls it down, and tries to sidestep a defender and able to bring it up to the 21-yard line. So Rod able to pick up 4, maybe 5 there. In an interesting situation here, you have 4th and 3, and the punting unit coming out here for Laurel Highlands.
You can't give him the ball in the 21, even though I'm a big proponent.
I know you're anti-punting.
I'm anti-punting, even though I was a punter. It's just dangerous, dangerous. And we talked about it all year. Bad things can happen. You snap, get it blocked. The punter can shank it. There's all kind of a return. So hopefully we can get off a good one here.
You have Diamond back at the 10-yard line, rugby style again, sends it away here on the near side. Clark stepping up at midfield, able to pull it in, and then just gets tossed out of bounds there by Matt Lucas. So Aliquippa to start the drive from midfield, up 7-0. We're back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
As we come back, Laurel Highlands takes a timeout. So we'll step aside for another 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
When it comes to protecting all your stuff, wouldn't it be great to have one place that protects it all? Here's some good news. Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Flaho is the only insurance agent you need to help keep tabs on protection for all your stuff. Everything from your home, car, and boat to your motorcycle, snowmobile, and ATV. Stop by Allstate agent Russ Flaho's office today on Lebanon Avenue. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, availability, Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates.
Come see what everyone's crowing about. It's Rooster's Roost, now open next to the Uniontown Shopping Center on Francis Street in the old Eddie's Tavern location. Craving pizza, wings, fried chicken, hoagies, or your favorite salad or sides? You'll find it all at Rooster's Roost. Eat in, take out, or have it delivered. Call 724-320-2244. That's 724-320-2244. Or order online at roostersroost.com. Stop in Rooster's Roost today.
Brian Morozak and Steve Supert back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium. So Laurel Highlands taking a defensive timeout. Aliquippa will have it 1st and 10 from the Mustangs' 49-yard line. That to reset the clock again. It's back to 10:15 left before halftime.
And not as many fans came this week.
No.
There's still a decent amount of, I would call it a friends and family crowd over there for the Mustangs.
A lot of folks watching our broadcast as well. And Aliquippa with a little jet sweep handoff going here to John Tracy. Tracy at the 45 up to the 43-yard line. 6-yard pickup there for Tracy. And Tracy, Steve, only a sophomore. A lot of good young backs on this Aliquippa team.
John Deek had a chance to get him in the backfield. He was running from behind, just could not grab him. Too much speed from the Quips.
2nd and 5. Good to get out of the shotgun. Quick screen near side. Brought down there by Jamal Jeter in the flat. And Jeter down the near sideline with a flag on the play. Run out of bounds here at the 29-yard line. Would be a gain of 20, but we'll check the flag.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they call a holding call there on the Quips, that'll be a – I thought it was our guy DeShields – or no, that was Pratt. He tackled the Aliquippa guy.
Aliquippa coaches don't like it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I mean, that was a bad call.
Would have been a gain of 15, correction. Line of scrimmage.
They were kind of tangled up, and then Pratt just took the offensive player. That was, I believe it was number 25, Tracy. He was out there blocking, and he just wrestled him to the ground. And I don't know how they call that on Aliquippa, but the Mustangs will take it.
Spot foul. The foul occurred at the 35, so the football pushed back to the 45. It'll actually be 2nd down and 6 as they'll repeat the down.
Coach has got to be upset with that. But that was, you could hear him. They're over to our right, pretty far down, but you could hear him not happy.
Hayes to the right and just behind the quarterback, Good. Twin receivers to each side. Good takes the snap. Looking near side and down the field. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Good defense there from Keandre DeShields. The intended wide receiver was Tygier Thornton, number 10.
Well, that's a good throw again by Good. Just better coverage that time by DeShields, who made a nice play on the ball and got in there and just tipped it. And that was a big-time play from DeShields. And I like the way this kid from the Quips throws the football. He throws it with a lot of authority down the field, a lot of confidence you could see. But that one, he had a pass picked, and that one was tipped.
Good's back under center on this 3rd and 6. And a handoff here off tackle left side.
He's
going
loose.
to Hayes down the near sideline. Look out here inside the 20 and run out of bounds by Hooper at the 19-yard line. Gain of 26 on the play for Tyquay Hayes.
Well, that's a good downfield block by Donovan Walker, a 6'1", 180-pound junior. Got down there and made a good block on Hooper. And
going no huddle again here, Steve, and they're going to go back to Hayes. Hayes up the middle, lowers the helmet, gets down inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line, pick up a 5 to bring up 2nd down and 5. They're trying to go quickly here again.
Yeah, I'll give the Mustangs credit there, Brian. They're playing some good football. This is a really good team they're playing against, and there's a timeout. Mustangs are going to get a little break.
They brought John Tracy into the game to replace Hayes. Laurel Highlands will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 7-0 Quips. They're driving again. We're back in 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
COVID-19 vaccines teach your body to recognize and fight the COVID virus. You can get this vaccine at no cost to you at Peachin Pharmacy in Connellsville. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. Help protect yourself and your loved ones. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy. Visit peachinpharmacy.com for more information.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease to GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With $3,000 cash trade equity with Cumulus Loyalty or Lease Conquest. Plus $500 Chevy Cyber Event. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends November 30th, 2021. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, 2nd and 4 now for the Quips. Line of scrimmage, the Laurel Highlands 14-yard line. Good again under center. John Tracy in there, takes it off the pitch on the far side. Tracy inside the 10, nice little cutback. Goes into the end zone for his second touchdown tonight. This time from 15 yards out to increase the Aliquippa lead to 13-0.
Just a nice toss, halfback toss, kind of the old student body right, kind of a sweep play. He went up, cut it up inside the tight end and tackle box, just went straight up the field. Good hard running there. And the Quip's starting to roll now, but yeah, the Mustangs still in this football game. We've seen this all year, Brian. The Mustangs get down, but all of a sudden they get a big play. Hopefully get a big play from Gallagher or somebody to get back in this game.
Now the extra point was blocked there at the line. So no good there from Emmanuel Gallardo-Manti. So with 9:04 left before halftime, 13-0 Aliquippa over Laurel Highlands. We're back in 60 here on the CR Bronco Group High School Sports Tonight.
Landsea Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Landsea John and located on South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Landsea Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, pointe, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom, all at very reasonable prices. Landsea Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit LandseaAcademy.com or call 724-438-6911.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Join the city of Uniontown for a magical start to the holiday season at Story Square, Saturday, November 20th from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. Carriage rides, Santa, carolers, activities and crafts, family photo opportunity, and holiday entertainment. Mayor Bill Gerke will be hosting a book drive. The city police will be hosting a coat drive, and the Uniontown Fire Department will be collecting toys for tots. For more information or to participate in this event, please contact Laura Kutek at 724-430-2934.
So John Tracy, his second touchdown of the night, this time from 15 yards out. And Steve Tracy's quietly had 12 touchdowns on the season. A nice when you can have a 1-2 punch like that.
Well, it just doesn't look like much difference, much drop-off at all between Tracy and Hayes. And, Tracy's a sophomore, so he's a youngster as well. And they just run. The thing I like, Brian, is they get the ball, they get ahead of steam, and they get moving towards the hole quickly.
Gallardo-Manti sends it away here on the near side.
Another
one hop. Again, the Mustangs taking too much time there, and that's Hunter Kuzier coming forward, takes it down to the 21-yard line, actually bounced twice in front of Kuzier.
Yeah,
now Laurel Highlands will start first and 10.
They got to catch that ball in the air. I mean, that was a spinning kick. It wasn't a punched knuckle or anything like that. It was just kind of moving down there, but when it bounced around a 15-yard line, and he just, like you said, he let it bounce 2 times.
Last drive, by the way, 7 plays, 49 yards, took 2:06 off the clock, extra point blocked. 13-0 now Aliquippa over Laurel Highlands. 8:59 left before halftime. Important drive here for Laurel Highlands. Remember, the Mustangs fell behind Beaver 14-0 before rallying back for a 28-27 win, but Aliquippa certainly a different animal.
And the Aliquippa fans have come out, Brian. There's more people on our side of the press box here on this side of the field.
They always do.
Yeah.
And you have Gallagher out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Little play fake. Quick screen far side, pass complete there, and I believe that's Matt Lucas. It is in traffic, and Matt will lose 3, maybe 4 back to the 16-yard line, and that'll bring up second down and 14. And Ambridge now, Aliquippa, Steve, just separated by a bridge, couple of miles, but unfortunately the bridge is closed, and it's about a 35-minute drive with traffic tonight to get from Aliquippa to Ambridge. I was behind the traffic. You took the smart route.
Well, I had one of my the Waze app on my phone, and after you told me, of course, I was about an hour behind you. And, I came up through Sewickley.
That's the way we'll go home. Second and 15. Triple right formation, line of scrimmage now back to the Laurel Highlands 17-yard line. Gallagher taking the snap. He's in trouble, spins out of it, comes to the near side, needs to release the football. He's going to step up, look to run, and he'll get tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Another 4-yard loss back to the 14-yard line. It's in a tough spot there, Steve. I was surprised he just didn't take a shot down the field, but Aliquippa had some pretty good coverage defensively.
That's good coverage, and only one guy really going down the field. That was the Shields on the right side. That's kind of where he was forced to scramble, and he was in double coverage. And the Mustangs behind the sticks.
Yeah, tough spot here, third and long.
Third and long, about 3rd and 17, Let's call it 3rd and 16, I would say.
Line of scrimmage back to the 14. We'll actually need the 31 for a first down, going empty here. And Rod takes the snap, coming after him again. Quick out, far side open. There's Hooper at the 20. He's able to break a tackle, come forward, and get down to the 24-yard line. But Laurel Highlands, as you said, Steve, just too far behind the sticks there. Positive gain, picking up 9, maybe 10, but still about 5, maybe 6 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and the score 13-0 is still, you got to punt, I would think, from this part of the field. And our punter's done a good job tonight so far. He's doing that rugby style.
Ben Diamond.
Yep, he's kind of going to the right. And you do too many of those, though, Brian, and they get onto it, and all of a sudden they'll send a guy from their left side, and you just got to be careful.
Officially 4th and 6, and Diamond rolling out to the near side.
Yep,
He's in trouble, but he's going to run out of it, able to get the punt away. It's a line drive and takes a big-time Mustang bounce. Fielded here by Clark of the 42. Gets to midfield into Laurel Highlands territory and right out of bounds of the Mustang 45. So where the Clips will start 1st and 10 when we come back. 6:24 left before halftime. 13-0 Aliquippa. We're back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Go mobile with First Federal of Greene County. Get security and convenience with First Federal's updated app. Turn off lost or stolen credit cards, check balances, manage card limits, deposit checks, pay bills, all with the swipe of your finger. Don't forget the Card Valet mobile app to further protect your debit card. Visit the Apple App Store or Google Play to download the apps. Visit firstfederalofgreene.com for more information. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
Clips with a screen out here to the far side, and that went to Clark, and he just got lit up, Steve, at the 41-yard line. Gain of 4 to bring up 2nd and 6.
Jaden Pratt with a big hit there. Nice play by Pratt to come in there and stop that. It looked like it was going to be a nice gain for the Quips, and it still was a 4-yard gain, but Pratt came in there and put a good hit on him.
Triple left formation here for Aliquippa going no. Play fake and a pass across the middle, and on the run there is Thornton for Aliquippa, and he's going to take it to the house for a touchdown. It was a great play fake. I thought it was going to go to Hayes up the middle, but Thornton came across the middle, able to make the reception, and that's going to go as an Aliquippa touchdown.
A little seam route just right up the gut. Like you said, the good fake made the linebackers come in, so he had a little gap there. And Thornton caught it in stride. And one thing you notice about these Aliquippa backs and receivers, they hit the hole and they hit their marks. When they get the football, they are moving at full speed. It's a noticeable difference from what we've seen from anywhere. I mean, the only one really close to it is that kid from Bell Vernon.
Steve, they're going to go for 2 here.
Yep.
A good to Thornton, 41-yard touchdown pass. And now good out of the shotgun here on the 2-point conversion try. Puts it up near side. Pass falls incomplete. Was looking there for Thornton again on the near side. Couldn't hang on. So with 5:42 left before halftime, all Aliquippa right now leading Laurel Highlands 19-0. We're back in 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
The Laurel Highlands football boosters would like to congratulate the Laurel Highlands football team on a fantastic season and wish them the best of luck in tonight's playoff game against Aliquippa. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands high school football team from the Mustang Football Boosters.
Sam Davis was a gift from heaven. He knows the law and the court system unlike anyone else I've ever met or seen. Sam helped me get through the federal court system with the best possible outcome.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We have been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
We're back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium. All Aliquippa right now. The Quips a 19-0 lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. The latest touchdown pass, good to Thornton, 41-yard hookup. Capped off a 2-play, 45-yard drive. Just took 58 seconds off the clock. 2-point conversion, no good. Quips up 19-0.
And Brian, they're the Aliquippa band, and I remember seeing that story on one of the local news stations. They have a alumni band, so I guess they didn't have enough kids for the band or enough money for the equipment or something like that. So it was a really good story. and people were donating their money, and the band comes in, and all alumni, Aliquippa alumni people are playing in the band. It's pretty cool.
Adu Manti sending it away on the run back, Jaden Pratt, and Pratt takes it back to the 25-yard line, and that's where Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10.
Good job by Pratt to pick up that football right away. And the Mustangs now, we've been behind all year, Brian, in almost every game, and we've been able to come back. But you're not going to get too many mistakes from Aliquippa, so
no.
they can't get too far behind here, and they're almost at that point now. But they got to get something positive here.
They were actually fortunate, Steve. They had the one interception that was overturned early on in the game due to a roughing the passer penalty, and then they actually picked off good and had it down right around the Aliquippa 10-yard line before Gallagher threw an interception. So they've had some chances here early on. They're going to go empty on this play from the 25-yard line, starting another drive and a little read option, and I think Gallagher hung on to the football too long, and I think Hooper wanted it there on the jet sweep, and it's going to result in a 2-yard loss on the play.
Gallagher and Hooper got tangled up. They bumped into each other, and they both lost their balance, and whoever came out of there with the football was going down untouched because they both kind of knocked each other over, and that play just it looked a little disheveled, didn't it?
Yes, it did. So 2nd and 11, they call it only a 1-yard loss on the play, and Rod will reset Matt Lucas in the slot left. Trips to the near side. Mustangs going empty here again. Only a 3-man front from Aliquippa defensively. Now they'll bring an edge rusher from the backside, flushing Rod out to the near side. Throws on the run, low pass, incomplete. Intended for Pratt at the 30. That'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Pratt's got to be careful. A couple Aliquippa players talking to him, and he kind of pushed them both. And the official did not see it because the football was coming in from the sideline and it hit him in the shoulder, and he was turned around, so he missed it. But the Mustangs catch a break there. That could have been easily an unsportsmanlike call on Pratt.
Aliquippa, though, a very well-disciplined team. Their head coach, Mike Warfield, actually a PA State trooper, and was also named by U.S. Attorney Scott Brady as the law enforcement coordinator for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Pennsylvania. 3rd and 11, Rod in trouble again, trying to step up, and he'll roll out to the near side and get brought down at the 21-yard line. It goes a loss of 4, maybe 5 on the play. Matt Lucas was calling for the football down around the 30-yard line, but Rod was never able to get him the football in front of the Aliquippa bench.
Boy, Rod Gallagher is going to be exhausted. He's running around there. Looks like old highlights of old Fran Tarkenton running around back there, just, running around doing a lot of nothing, really just kind of. He's doing good just to get back to the line of scrimmage on a lot of these plays. And now we talked about it last time. He's going with that rugby-style punt, and they're kind of on to that. So he might want to just go straight ahead this time and just kick it away.
Ben Diamond back at the 8-yard line. So we go under 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Clean snap coming back, going rugby again. Gets it away. High punt this time. Hits on the near side and goes out of bounds close to midfield. It's where Aliquippa will start. 1st and 10 when we come back. 3:51 left before halftime. 19-0 Clips over the Mustangs back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning congratulates the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all our local teams on their successful seasons. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It's the result of the hard work of the players and the coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs in the WPIAL playoffs, and best wishes for continued success from District Judge Nathan Henning.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, Quentin Good out of the shotgun, protector back to his left, twin receivers to each side. He's going to put it up, steps up, looking deep down the near side, and that pass is knocked down by Jaden Pratt on the intended pass for Tyjir Thornton right around the Mustang 5-yard line. And Pratt had to extend out, Steve, to break that one up.
He did. It was a really good play by Pratt. He probably could have caught it if he almost looked like he was just trying to knock it down, didn't it?
Yes. So we have 3:45 left before halftime. Aliquippa, a couple of touchdown runs from John Tracy tonight. And Quentin Good hooking up to Tyjir Thornton on a touchdown pass as well to account for the scoring tonight. 2nd and 10. And here's Good again, a little pump fake, flushed out to the far side. Jaden Tucker behind him, throws on the run and in and out of the hands of the intended wide receiver. And that was Thornton again, Steve, at the 35-yard line.
Well, he took a long time to throw. He waited for his man Thornton had come across. He was well covered, but he started going back against the grain, and Good made a nice throw, hit Thornton right in the left hip, and the ball just kind of popped out of there, so that's a break for the Mustangs.
3rd and 10. I think they took Thornton out of the game after that last drop. And Good out of the shotgun again. Triple right formation as he takes the snap. Stepping up, and a little quick floater on the far side again, falling incomplete. That time Brandon Banks was the intended wide receiver.
Well, Banks was coming through, and he got bumped a little bit by Carney, and he was stumbling forward, and it forced him to kind of lose his balance, and the throw was a little bit ahead of him, just a little bit, but it was enough to make him drop that football. Now they're going to actually have to punt, which is
rare 3 and out for the Clips. Watch the fake though here, Steve. Even though they're up 19-0, would not surprise me here from the Laurel Highlands 45-yard line. And they have an open man here on the near side. Now they're going to reposition Lucas out to that side. Now they'll go in tight. The Mustangs going to come after the punter here, but a solid kick from Adumanti and a fair catch called for by Gallagher back at the 10-yard line.
Might be illegal motion. I think you make them punt it again.
I agree.
That's a good punt. And they got a high punt, made him fair catch it at the 10. That's a 35-yard punt inside the 20. So I think you're probably going to let him punt it again.
Make it 4th and 15. Was an illegal shift.
Yeah, they had too many men moving around. They snapped the ball before they got set.
I'll march it back here to midfield. The 4th and 15. Now they'll bring Guy Adumanti back to the 37. Gallagher standing in his own 20, and the Clips will take a timeout. So take one as well. 3:28 left before halftime. 19-0 Aliquippa. We're back at 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Good afternoon. I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Cameron.
And we're here to tell you about our youth group.
Every Thursday at Trinity United Presbyterian Church in Uniontown, we sing songs, play games, and learn about the Bible.
We also have special activities throughout the year, such as video game parties, Nerf night, horseback riding, and bowling, along with much more.
The fun starts at 5:30.
Join us for a great time of food, fun, and fellowship.
Youth group every Thursday at Trinity Presbyterian Church.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Aliquippa 19-0 lead over Laurel Highlands. 3:28 left before halftime.
And Brian, that was a smart timeout by Coach Mike Warfield. The punt team just ran down there and covered a nice punt. And the last thing you want to have them do is have to do it again. It's only a 40-yard sprint, but that's the guys get a little winded.
Guy Adumanti back at the 37. Another nice kick.
Knuckleball.
Hit at the 20, and the Mustangs will let it go, and they'll get down here at the 16-yard line. So Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10 when we come back. 3:18 left before halftime. Mustangs down 19-0. We're back at 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you? Oil checks and windshield clean. Joe B's Golf. That's where. Joe B's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joe B's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joe B's Golf offers blockout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, 3:15 left before halftime. Laurel Highlands starting this drive for their own 16-yard line, working left to right as we describe it. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Jerry Dupay behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Another read option going here to Hooper, and Hooper a positive gain. Cross the 20 up to the 21-yard line, pick up a 5 to bring up 2nd down and 5. Laurel Highlands, Steve, can kind of put something together here and get a score going to the locker room, at least keep themselves in this game.
Well, they need to if they're going to keep in the game. The Quips get the ball to start the second half. If we remember, they deferred.
Correct.
So they're taking the ball to start the second half. So the Mustangs they need to get one here.
Twin receivers, deep side. Hooper off to the left of Gallagher in the backfield on the 2nd and 5. And now coming in motion there, Matt Lucas, and Aliquippa came across on the line, so an offsides penalty. And the Mustangs have done a really good job, Steve, drawing opposing teams off with that motion, especially on those plays of less than 5 yards to gain. And they've gotten a number of first downs this year with the offsides penalty.
Wow, they gave him a first down. I thought it was a little more than 5 yards, but they give it to us. So the Mustangs get a free 5 and a free first down.
Out to the 26th. Another one of those guesstimators. They actually had 2nd and 4 on the scoreboard.
They did, but it looked like 2nd and 6 to me.
Nonetheless, Laurel Highlands will take it. Dan Carney back into the right of Gallagher in the backfield. Watch for the Mustangs to run with Carney as the lead blocker here. To the short side of the field, ball on the right hash mark, waiting for the ready to play as the officials were talking to Laurel Highlands head coach Rich Colasar on the far side. Not sure what that was all about. I think they're set to go now. Hopefully. Now they'll run the clock again. And Gallagher will send a man in motion to the near side. It's Brian Yorkchick. He'll act as a blocker as well. And that's a run the whole way for Gallagher on the near side, trying to fight forward. Clips all around and run maybe a half yard. And you can kind of tell, Steve, the way they set it up with Carney in as the lead blocker. Then they brought the tight end in motion as well as 2 lead blockers. Aliquippa knew which way they were going to run.
Well, just a lot of traffic, and Gallagher needs space. He doesn't need, he doesn't need too many people there inside all that traffic, especially with the big guys from the Quips up front.
Now 2nd and 9. They gave him a yard. 2:30 left before halftime. Stick with the same formation here again. This time they'll bring Joe Chambers in motion. And now they'll line Chambers up under center, who will pitch it back here to Carney. Now check that. That is Rod, and Rod's going to run up and then get tackled from behind back at the 20-yard line. Loss of 7 on the play. Isaiah Martinez brought him down.
Timeout, Aliquippa. They're going to think they're going to get the ball back, try to score again before the half.
And the Clips will take a timeout with 2:07 left before halftime, up 19-0. We're back in 60 here in the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Come see what everyone's crowing about. It's Rooster's Roost, now open next to the Uniontown Shopping Center on Francis Street in the old Eddie's Tavern location. Craving pizza, wings, fried chicken, hoagies, or your favorite salad or sides? You'll find it all at Rooster's Roost. Eat in, take out, or have it delivered. Call 724-320-2244. That's 724-320-2244. Or order online at roostersroost.com. Stop in Rooster's Roost today.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium on the campus of Ambridge High School. 2:07 left before halftime. Aliquippa 19-0 lead over Laurel Highlands in this 4A quarterfinal round game. Winner to take on either McKeesport or Armstrong in the semifinal round next weekend. We'll have the 4A championship game, Steve, I believe the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend down at Heinz Field. Play the 6A title game next weekend because of the 6A WPIL participant having to enter the state playoffs early with the lack of 6A teams around the area. Now flags come in on this 3rd and long. Scoreboard says 3rd and 9. It's actually 3rd and about 15. And you can add another 5 yards onto that as well. After the procedure penalty there against Laurel Highlands. Push the football back to the 16-yard line. 2:12 left before halftime. Reminder to stay tuned for our Peachin's Pharmacy halftime show. We'll have our Radcliffe Law Firm first half stats. Also take a look at some scores from around the WPIL. Gallagher taking the snap, rolling out to the near side on this 3rd and long. Middle screen, pass complete there to Keandre to Shields. Keandre a little open space, and then 2 Quips just nail him there at the 24. Goes as a gain of 8. Still bring up 4th down and 12, and the Mustangs will have to punt again. Looks like we'll have another Aliquippa timeout. That'll be their last timeout with 2:01 left before halftime and a 19-0 lead for the Quips over the Mustangs. Did they spend it here, Steve, waiting for the official signal?
Yeah, they did. I saw the official point towards the Aliquippa side.
So an Aliquippa timeout. We're back in 60 here on the C.R. Barada Group High School Sports Night.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet. Find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. For $3,000 cash trade equity with June Lease Loyalty or Lease Conquest, plus $500 Chevy Cyber Event. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends November 30th, 2021. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
Ben Diamond to send it away again here for the Mustangs, standing back at the 11-yard line. Clean snap coming back to Ben again. Rugby style, barely getting it away here on the near side and out of bounds. Fielding it there. Clark of the 46th. Aliquippa will start 1st and 10. 1:55 left before halftime. Quips up 19-0. We're back in 30 here on the C.R. Barada Group High School Sports Night.
Lansing Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Lansing John and located on South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Lansing Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, pointe, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom, all at very reasonable prices. Lansing Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit LansingAcademy.com or call 724-438-6911.
Quentin Good putting it up here on 1st down and cutting across and able to hang on there. Sire Clark of the Mustangs. 39-yard line. Pass falls incomplete to bring up 2nd down and 10. 1:47 left before halftime. Quips a 19-0 lead over Laurel Highlands.
Well, he had Banks going across the middle. He heard the coaches from over to our right yelling he's open. And then he had a guy going down the, that was number 21, Walker, going down the middle on a post route, kind of going towards the right hash. And he was deep down the middle of the field.
2nd and 10. Good's going to put it up here again. Quick out near side, and that pass is ruled incomplete. Receiver ruled out of bounds. It was intended for, looks like the jersey up there, Steve. I think that's number 9, Brandon Banks.
Yeah. Banks had, I think he got his feet down, but he bobbled the ball on his way to the ground, and he was, by the time he corralled it in, he's probably was he probably fell down on the ground on the white chalk before he got out, before he caught the ball.
It's now 3rd and 10. We have John Tracy now to the right of Good in the backfield. Twin receivers to each side. Line of scrimmage, the Clips 46. Good takes the snap. Handoff goes there to Tracy. A little sidestep, comes forward, breaks a tackle to Mustang territory and takes it all the way down to the 42. Needed 10, got 12. Now they go a little no huddle here. Clock stopped momentarily after the 1st down. They're out of timeouts.
Yeah, but there's plenty of time now. What Laurel Highlands is going to call a timeout.
I think there's an injured Mustang.
Yeah.
Injured Mustang down on the far side. Looks like Yorchik down. UPMC Centers for Rehab Services injury timeout. We'll step aside for a quick 30 here. Quips driving up 19-0.
Lease Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lease does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lease does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lease wishes all the area football teams Good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium. Clips out at timeouts. They have a 1st and 10 up 19-0 over Laurel Highlands with 1:36 left before halftime.
Plenty of time, really. Minute 35. High school football, they get the clock stops on a first down.
Triple right formation, ball on the left hash mark. As Good takes the snap, hangs in the pocket, will pump fake, rolls to the near side, throws on the run, has a man out of bounds at the Laurel Highlands 38-yard line. And a nice reception there from Tyjir Thornton. Ends up going as a gain of 4, maybe 5 there.
They like those crossing routes, and they drop him back, and he kind of waits, and somebody comes streaking across, and it's a noticeably quicker move than we've seen from a lot of teams. These guys are moving at full speed.
Now 2nd down. They're going to call it 6 up on the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage to 38. Good hangs in the pocket. Another crossing route, and a pass complete, and close to another first down there for Aliquippa. I think that was Brandon Banks who hauled that one in, and they're going to rule it just short of the first down. So 3rd and less than a yard. Clock continues to roll.
And that
1:04 left before halftime.
That was a throw that was behind him. If he catches him in stride, he gets all the way another 10 yards and gets out of bounds.
Now 3rd and short. They're still going to operate out of the shotgun. Good will take the snap. Screen near side. Pass complete. That's Thornton inside the 30. Slipped on the cut, but able to keep his feet to go inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line, where Carney and Hooper are both there to finish him off. Clock stops momentarily after the first down with 44 seconds left here in the quarter. Clips now set. And the clock will start rolling again as Good's going to put it up. Man open, and that one falls incomplete on the far side right out of Laurel Highlands 10-yard line. Intended there for Syer Clark.
Waits another half a second. And that was a good throw. He really whips that ball in there.
Yes, he does.
He's only 5'7".
We said earlier 6'1". That was a little misprint on our sheets.
Yeah.
Not as big as we initially
saw that.
thought.
Like, he didn't look like he's 6'1", but he's he's got an arm like he's 6'1".
You have Tracy in there again. Protector back off to Good's right. He looks near side. Are they going to rule that a catch?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Right at the 16-yard line. Brandon Banks brought that one down. That'll be about a 7-yard gain. But the clock did not stop. They said he was not out of bounds. Ruled him down on the field. And Aliquippa's out of timeouts.
Well, that clock should have stopped. I mean, I don't know how you get more out of bounds than that. He caught the ball and fell out of bounds.
Mike Warfield out on the field.
Yeah, they're gonna have to put some time back on the clock. I would say, I don't know what it was, but it was probably 30 seconds. They're gonna tell the 28 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. And that's now the problem is they're trying to tell the coaches from from Aliquippa, and those guys are up here with us, so they're down a level below at the scoreboard, but they got it right.
28 seconds back up on the clock. And it's 3rd and 3. Scoreboard says 2nd and 10. It's 3rd and 3. Good will now send a man in motion here to the near side. He'll take the snap. Inside handoff going to Tracy, but flags come down. A motion penalty here against the Clips. Yes, it is. 3rd and 3 becomes a 3rd and 8. They've had some scoreboard issues for sure down there tonight, Steve.
So now they got to put 28 seconds.
It should be 28 again because the play was never run.
Correct.
Mike Warfield, big guy down there. Steve played for Aliquippa. Mentioned a state trooper. And now Good's going to put it up here on 3rd and 8. Man open far side, brought down by Clark in the flat for another Aliquippa first down with 11 seconds left.
See, he needed to get out of bounds there because now, even though
clock stops momentarily, 23 seconds left. Line of scrimmage, the Laurel Highlands 11. They're winding it again down at 20. Good takes the snap, looking near side. And Good still on his feet, throws on the run into the end zone, no one home. Pass falls incomplete. And bring up 2nd and 10 now with 13 seconds left before halftime.
Well, they're working hard here. You can tell they really want to score before this half and get in there with a 25, 26 nothing lead.
We had a real quick opening quarter, but this second quarter has been taking forever. Both teams putting it up a lot, especially Aliquippa.
Something going on here. What are they going to call?
Intentional grounding. Wow. I don't know about that call. I think it was more the fact, Steve, the wide receiver went the wrong way.
Well, he was
out of the pocket.
He was definitely throwing it away. But you very rarely see that. He threw that ball. That's just a wow. This is like 3 calls against the Quips that have really.
That was horrendous.
Yeah.
So loss of down as well. They have this marked here, Steve. They've 3rd down on the sticks. 3rd down at about 15. Good. Scrambling to the near side, throws into the end zone, and actually was short of the end zone. He had a wide receiver jump up there. That was Clark again. He was unable to bring it down with 7 seconds left.
They're going to try a field goal.
Have a good kicker. And Emmanuel Gallardo-Mansi. He's only made 1 field goal so far this year. 43 extra points made, 1 field goal made, but has shown a pretty good leg so far tonight. And this will be about a 36-yard attempt. Again, Clark's the holder. 7 seconds left on the clock. Quips trying to extend the lead to 22-0. Clean snap coming back. Mustangs with a little pressure, and the kick from Gallardo-Mansi is good. Just snuck it over the crossbar. And a 36-yard field goal from Gallardo-Mansi.
I don't think he hit it as good as he wanted to. He kind of scooped it up. It kind of like got underneath it, and the ball kind of went up and fluttered. But it, like you said, it came down straight. It was really high, and it came down straight. Now Coach Warfield is screaming at the officials. He did not like. I guarantee you what he's talking about. He did not like that intentional grounding call. He's getting an explanation from the officials, but either way, he gets 3 points.
We're going to the locker room. Aliquippa 22, Laurel Highlands nothing. Stay tuned for our halftime show. It's on the way next. Our halftime show brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy. We'll have our Radcliffe Law Firm first half stats. Also have to thank our video stream sponsors for tonight as well, including State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman, the Laurel Highlands football boosters, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, the Home for the Holidays event Saturday, November the 20th at Story Square in Uniontown, Uniontown Printing Press, the Lansing Academy of Dance, United Bank, Northwestern Mutual agent John R. Ritchie, and Zebley, Mahalev, and White. 22-0. Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands. We're back with first half scoring summary and some stats here on WMBS and the Triple I High School Sports Network.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
Did you take your medications this morning? Apothecary Pharmacy now offers Apotipacks. All your medications come in pre-sorted packs organized by the date and time you take them. From seniors to caregivers to parents whose children take medications at school to travelers, Apotipacks helps people know when and how to take their medicines. It's free to make the switch from bottles. Call us at 724-437-7801. That's 724-437-7801 to get started with Apotipacks. Ask us about free delivery.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, Stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all
At
states.
Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
November is Truck Month at Thurby's Riverside Ford. This is the time and this is the place. The best-selling truck on the planet for 44 years. With Truck Month incentives, get 0% Ford credit financing for 60 months on new 2021 Ford F-150s in stock. Ford F-150, the toughest truck for the toughest jobs. During Truck Month, take advantage of 1.9% Ford credit financing plus $500 Ford factory incentives on all new 2021 Ford Ranger, Bronco, Sport, Explorer, and Edge. Come and experience your presidential award-winning dealer, Thurby's Riverside Ford, 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino. Approved Ford Motor Credit financing required. Offer ends November 30th, 2021. See Sammy, Ashley, Jimmy, or Joey. Don't fall behind on your home improvement projects. Let First Federal of Greene County help with the heavy lifting. Planning to remodel your kitchen or bath? Considering an addition, patio, or new roof? First Federal gives you all the tools you need. FHA Title I improvement loans, home equity loans, construction loans, and owner-builder loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at firstfederalofgreene.com. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Aliquippa a 22-0 lead over Laurel Highlands. Steve, I'm totaling up the final stats. Why don't you give us your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I thought the Mustangs, started out pretty well. They had a nice drive, aided by that roughing the passer. They passed, it was intercepted. Then they drove the ball pretty far down the field, ended up having a punt. And then they, after a good punt, we got an interception. Had it down to the 15, and then we threw an interception, and then it was all downhill from there. To be honest with you, the Mustangs could do nothing offensively after that. First couple tries they had, first couple times they had the ball, and then the Quips seemed to get their rhythm, and they're flexing their muscles. And 22-0 is the score, and it could have been worse. The Mustangs are still in the game, but the bad news is for the Mustangs and their fans that we have to kick the ball off to them to start the second half. So, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a little trickery, a little onside kick, something to change the momentum. The Mustangs got to take some chances and try to stay in this football game.
Well, the stats not too pretty for Laurel Highlands. Going to be brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. Rodney Gallagher, 12 carries for just 6 yards. Hooper, 4 carries for 5 yards. Keandre, 1 carry for 6 yards. And Carney, 1 carry for -2 yards. Rod, 6 of 8 for 38 yards. Did throw the 1 interception. Hooper, 2 receptions for 21. Keandre, 2 receptions for 21. And Lucas, 1 reception for -4. Laurel Highlands committed 1 penalty for 5 yards in that first half. On the Aliquippa side, they've done plenty of damage on the ground. Hayes, 10 carries, 68 yards. Tracy, just 5 carries, but for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Good attempted 18 passes, Steve, in the first half. 9 of 18 for 94 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Thornton was his top target. 4 receptions for 58 yards and a touchdown, and a couple of penalties for Aliquippa, accounting for 15 yards. And both number 6, Sire Clark, and number 9, Brandon Banks, had 2 receptions apiece. Clark, 13 yards receiving, and Banks also 13 yards receiving in that first half. And I have to thank the Laurel Highlands coaching staff for some of the first half stats. We're missing the mayor tonight, Steve. Mayor's not here. Tony Hanola not with us tonight.
Yeah, he's at a little party tonight, so I'm sure he's having a good time.
And again, here it's 22-0. Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands. We'll have some Other scores from around the WPIL and our Peachins Pharmacy scoreboard when our halftime show continues here on WMBS and on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Join the city of Uniontown for a magical start to the holiday season at Story Square, Saturday, November 20th from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. Carriage rides, Santa, carolers, activities and crafts, family photo opportunity, and holiday entertainment. Mayor Bill Gerke will be hosting a book drive. The city police will be hosting a coat drive, and the Uniontown Fire Department will be collecting toys for tots. For more information or to participate in this event, please contact Laura Kutek at 724-430-2934.
Chris Parker Jr., your 20th anniversary celebration continues.
That's right. 20 years as your local Hyundai dealer and over 60 years in the car business. And there's no better time than the Thanksgiving season to express our gratitude to our loyal customers and to Hyundai for their support.
Hyundai has great vehicles with fantastic warranties. What else are they offering?
With the Thanksgiving season comes Black Friday. We're making Black Friday deals all month long. And all new 2022 Hyundais, excluding Palisades, have available 0% financing for 48 months. In the used car market, check out our certified pre-owned Hyundais with the balance of the 100,000-mile powertrain warranty included. Not in the market to buy a car? Autoland is interested in purchasing your vehicle.
Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain protection and 3-year free maintenance. Visit their website, AutolandHyundai.com, or stop into Autoland Hyundai, East Fayette Street, Uniontown.
You always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer wishes the best of luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs this season and in the playoffs. During these uncertain times, a lot of hard work goes into a successful season, and that includes the cooperation of players, coaches, and their families. South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer commends all of those whose hard work has gone into making this a successful season. Like our local teams, Robert Schiffbauer is working hard to make life better for the residents of South Union Township. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs from South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer.
Paid for by the candidate Robert Schiffbauer.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Severe heartburn, chest pain, and regurgitation are symptoms of gastroesophageal reflux disease. This can lead to complications including ulcers, narrowing, and precancerous cells in the esophagus. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Drs. Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I specialize in the care of reflux. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialist.com.
I'm attorney Trip Radcliffe, and we at Radcliffe Law have been helping people that were injured in accidents for over 35 years. When you're involved in an accident, it can be scary. Radcliffe Law will meet with you for free, and our experienced team will provide you with valuable information needed to pursue your claims successfully. If you or someone you know are injured in an accident, call Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 at Hopwood, are proud supporters of local high school sports. For more information on the programs that the Catholic War Veterans provide, log on to the Catholic War Veterans website at www.cwv.org. You can also visit the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 on Facebook or phone 724-437-3088. That's 724-437-3088 for the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
22-0 here. Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands at halftime. Let's take a look at other quarterfinal round playoff scores tonight. We'll start first in 5A, where Woodland Hills and Moon are scoreless at halftime. Penn Trafford up 35-0 over Fox Chapel. It's Penn Hills 10 and Gateway 0. Peters Township a 14-6 lead over Pine Richland. Other 4A scores looking good for the Big 8 Conference other than Laurel Highlands tonight. McKeesport up 28-7 over Armstrong. Bell Vernon up 28-12 over Newcastle. Thomas Jefferson up 28-0 over Hampton. And, of course, Aliquippa up 22-0 over Laurel Highlands. Down in 3A, it's North Catholic 21, Keystone Oaks 14. Elizabeth Ford up 7-0 over Freeport. Central Valley only up 10-0 over East Allegheny. It's Avonworth all over Mount Pleasant tonight, 42-0. Down in 2A, it's Steel Valley 14, Southside Beaver 12. Beaver Falls at Geneva College tonight, up 14-0 over New Brighton. Laurel and Sarah Catholic scoreless at halftime, and Stowe Rocks up over Mohawk 43-14. Down in Single A, it's Cornell 18, Leechburg 3. Rochester up 7, or check that, Rochester and Springdale tied at 7. Clareton up 15-7 over Our Lady of Sacred Heart, and Bishop Canevin up over Shenango 28-7. Again here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium at Ambridge, it's 22-0. Aliquippa over Laurel Highlands. Stay tuned, an update from Radio Pennsylvania on the way next, and Steve and I back with the second half of Aliquippa and Laurel Highlands here on WMBS and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Casey Sports Cafe, owned by the Vernon family, is located on South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Casey's has reopened for dine-in services with new hours, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday and Sunday 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meals are home-cooked and range from a variety of steaks, chicken and veal parmesan, liver and onions, along with appetizers, salads, wings, and sandwiches. Casey's offers free delivery in the Uniontown area with purchases of $10 or more. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey Sports Cafe.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP? COVID-19 vaccines teach your body to recognize and fight the COVID virus. You can get this vaccine at no cost to you at Peachin Pharmacy in Connellsville. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. Help protect yourself and your loved ones. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy. Visit peachinpharmacy.com for more information.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
With branches in Markleysburg, Connellsville, Hopwood, Uniontown, and Perryopolis, Somerset Trust Company is truly Fayette County's community bank. We invite you to stop by and experience the Somerset Trust Company difference. Local decision-making, convenient locations, extended hours, award-winning online and mobile banking, and more. Somerset Trust Company, community banking worth talking about. Branches and ATMs throughout Fayette County. UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
This is a Radio PA News update. The Senate Democratic Policy Committee recently took a look at the funding and staffing crisis facing Pennsylvania nursing homes. Matt Yarnell, president of SEIU Healthcare Pennsylvania, says the current crisis did not begin with the pandemic.
When I started as a nursing home worker as a CNA 23 years ago, the facility where I worked was already desperately understaffed. Caregivers were already being asked to care for dozens of residents on each shift. Outdated regulations, inadequate funding, understaffing, and frankly, irresponsible for-profit operators have led to regular revelations of abuse and neglect for many years.
Testifiers made clear the state must invest long-term in resident care to ensure better working conditions and wages. 2 teenagers have been charged in the shooting death of an 8-year-old girl at a high school football game outside of Philadelphia. The Delaware County District Attorney's Office says the teenagers initiated the shooting on August 27th outside Academy Park High School in Sharon Hill, which led to the death of the girl. A 2-day total of more than 10,000 new cases of COVID-19 and 91 new related deaths are being reported in Pennsylvania. Over 2,600 state residents are hospitalized for treatment of the virus. And officials with the Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission are reminding motorists to be safe as colder weather approaches, and as Tori Gates reports, help is available.
The Turnpike's Roadway Safety Patrol covers all 564 miles of the toll highway, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Spokesperson Roseanne Placey says crews operate out of the Turnpike's maintenance facilities and will be dispatched immediately. If you become stranded, Placey says dial *11 on your cell phone, note the direction you are traveling and the nearest milepost, and remain in your vehicle.
I'm Mark Sims, and you're up to date from Radio PA.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step. You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
General Dentist Dr. Edward L. Wietek Jr. treats children, teens, and adults of all ages. Dr. Wietek performs all phases of general dentistry, including crowns and bridges, partials, full dentures, comprehensive orthodontics, root canals, bonded white fillings, dental implants to replace missing teeth and to stabilize loose-fitting dentures, and comprehensive exams and cleanings. Dr. Wietek is also your place to go for full mouth reconstruction if you've put off going to the dentist for too long. Visit Dr. Wietek online at www.myuniontowndentist.com to view the Smile Gallery and see some of his patients' before and after photos. See what over 35 years of experience and a practice committed to learning the latest techniques can do for you or your family. Dr. Wietek's office is located on the National Pike, 1 mile west of the mall on Route 40. Call him up at 724-439-1616. That's 724-439-1616. For Dr. Edward L. Wietek, Jr.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease to GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. For $3,000 cash trade equity with Team Lease Loyalty or Lease Conquest, plus $500 Chevy Cyber Event. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends November 30th, 2021. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Savings is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an Education Club savings account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up, plus you may qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit firstfederalofgreene.com. Best wishes to our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County and MLS number 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
22-0 here. Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands. A reminder, this game and the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIL, WMBS, and the Triple Live High School Sports Network. Any broadcast of this game was intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening and viewing audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of WMBS, the WPIL, and Trip Total Media is strictly prohibited. That legal disclaimer brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law. And Steve, the Mustangs can't come back here in the second half. I'm sure they'd love to be able to keep all their basketball stars healthy because hoop season's going to be starting here in a couple of weeks.
Well, yeah, hoop season's starting, and I'm sure the Mustangs are looking for, a good season. But I don't think the players are concerned about that. You don't think about injuries when you're 16, 17 years old. You're just out there playing, and they're going to be out there fighting and scratching and clawing to get back in this game, and that's. I know Coach Hogger's probably thinking about it, but I don't think the kids are worried about it.
Mustangs will open up the basketball season coming up in a couple of weeks at Peters Township High School. Their brand new gym should be a lot of fun for their tip-off tournament. We'll have both of those Mustang opening games for you here on WMBS. Reminder, our live video stream courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman, the Laurel Highlands football boosters, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, and the Home for the Holidays event Saturday, November the 20th at Story Square in Uniontown. That should be fun. The Uniontown Printing Press, the Lansing Academy of Dance, United Bank, Northwestern Mutual agent John R. Ritchie, Zebley Mahalovan White, and all of those sponsors helping us out with our video stream here today. We're a minute away from the start of the third quarter. We'll step aside for a 60-second timeout here on WMBS and on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 58th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it is the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 58 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to support local high school sports.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, first time we've been able to say the name of Harry Radcliffe tonight, Steve, on the field to kick it off for Laurel Highlands to start the second half. We mentioned Aliquippa, Steve, came in with the top offense and the best defense among 4A schools so far this year. They've yielded only 8 points per game so far this season, haven't yielded any yet here tonight against Laurel Highlands.
Apparently they haven't watched Radcliffe kick off because they're only standing at the 15-yard line. I don't think they realize he can kick it to the end zone.
Able to boom him deep. He's lining up here to send it away for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs down 22, and it was going to be a low squibber, but flags came out.
I don't understand that. I really don't. I mean, they don't have a guy past the 20-yard line.
No, and Harry can easily send it into the end zone. Why not do that and not give them an opportunity to return it? Especially when you have all these speedsters on Aliquippa's side.
Yeah, I mean, he can kick it over their heads pretty easily.
You have Thornton on the far side. I believe Sire Clark on the near side.
I know it's not that cold tonight, and there's not a lot of wind.
Kicked off. It was around 50 degrees. Actually, pretty warm up here in the press box. Have a couple of windows open, but they have it nice and toasty.
Now they're kicking from the 35, but the deep players for Aliquippa are standing at around the 21, 22-yard line.
If I'm Harry, I'm booting it as far as I can.
I don't get it.
He's sent now for the run-up. It's going to be another squibber here on the far side, and that ball is loose, and it'll go out of bounds off of an Aliquippa player at the 44-yard line. So the Quips will have good field position.
Yeah, but see, I don't get that. He could kick it like he could knuckle one down over their heads to the end zone.
Start at the 20.
Start at the 20. I mean, I don't understand what the thought process with that is. You got a kid that can kick it deep. You don't have that every year,
Unless they were thinking there, Steve, maybe get a loose ball off of deflection and recover.
Well, they almost got that, but it
yes.
doesn't. I mean, if you're going to kick onside, that didn't look like an onside kick, but.
Tyquay Hayes back in there as the tailback behind Quentin Good. Offset eye here from the Aliquippa 44. Hayes gets the football with a big hole. Look out here. He's loose into the secondary. Hayes inside the 30, inside the 20, and brought down from behind. Great pursuit there from Matt Lucas with a flag on the play at the 20-yard line.
No, he didn't throw it. He was going to throw it, but then he pulled it. He was reaching for it. He was going to throw what it was going to be was a horse collar tackle, but they did not call it.
And they'll go quickly here. 2 eye backs behind Good. Hayes gets it again, breaks forward. Dan Carney brings him down at the 15-yard line after a 4-yard pickup to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Well, it looks like the Quips came out ready to play.
Yes, they did. No doubt about it. And they're going quickly here again. It's 25 seconds into this third quarter. And again, 2 eye backs. Hayes dotting the I, gets it again here. Off tackle, left side, blockers out in front, inside the 10, down to the 5. It's an 11-yard gain and another Aliquippa first down. Might score here, Steve, in under a minute.
Yeah, they're not messing around, are they?
Thornton limping off a little bit here for Aliquippa. You have Martinez as the fullback. But the handoff goes right up the gut with another big hole and into the end zone. Tyquay Hayes, his 13th touchdown of the season, extends the lead to 28-0. His first of the night. And Aliquippa cruising right now,
They
Steve.
get the ball again. If they score, we're going to have a quick second half because Mustangs got to do something offensively now.
Was a 6-yard touchdown, coming at the 11:06 mark of the third quarter. And now Gallardo Manti, who hit a field goal to end the second quarter, lines up here and sends it through to increase the lead to 29-0. Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands. 11:06 left here in the third. We're back at 60 here in the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Hello, everyone. This is John Marietta. With God, all things are possible. Who would have ever thought we would have come this far? I want to thank each and every one who has helped me get this far. We couldn't have done this without you all. Change is what you ask for, and that's what you're going to get. This was about you, not me. I'm just a regular guy trying to do the right thing. I am John Marietta. I am the hillbilly. With your help, you have made me the next recorder of deeds for the people of Fayette County. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Aliquippa now up 29-0 over Laurel Highlands. 11:06 left here in the third after the Tyquay Hayes 6-yard touchdown run, capping off a 4-play 64-yard drive. Took 54 seconds off the clock, and Gallardo Manti, who made the extra point, now sends it away back to the 5-yard line. Mustangs on the run back. That's Gallagher, now has the 20, trying to spin off a defender. It'll get brought down right there at the 21-yard lines, where Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10, but a quick start for the Quips here in the third quarter, Steve.
Pretty quick start. And the Mustangs need to start some offense going right now.
Really, for Laurel Highlands, Steve, no matter the result here tonight, what a terrific regular season. First winning season since '96. And if they lose here tonight, their 4 losses against Bell Vernon, McKeesport, Thomas Jefferson, and Aliquippa, 4 of the top 5 seeds in this 4A playoff field. They haven't lost any cupcakes here in 2021. 1st and 10 from the 21. Rod off the read option, keeps it himself, and Rod's loose. Has the 35-40, and Rod run out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 24-yard run there for Rodney Gallagher.
Well, that's a pretty good read option. And Gallagher gets a big gain on 1st down, and you just like to see a little more of that. And you know, he gets a couple of those, and And then all of a sudden we can get some of those other guys involved and maybe get some offense going here.
Prior to that run, Gallagher had just 12 carries for 6 yards before breaking that one off. Now from the Laurel Highlands 44, 1st and 10. Twin receivers to each side. Gallagher out of the shotgun. Protector back off to his right as Jaden Pratt comes in motion to the near side. Another read option. This time Rod keeps himself, but he's trapped in the backfield. He'll get driven back by about 3 quips. 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 38. So you go 26 yards on the first play of this drive, then lose 6 on play number 2. And again, the Mustangs behind the chains here, Steve.
Well, it's just the defense is just swarming and fast and big. It's it's a tough combination to go against. Kind of remind me of the size, kind of like McKeesport, or how big they were.
They yell out swarm, swarm, swarm on every play. 2nd and 16. Hooper out of the backfield. Rod's going to put it up down the near side. Look out here. That's trouble, and that pass is almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Nate Lindsay, the defensive back.
Well, he had it, and then he fell to the ground, and the ball popped up in the air.
Now 3rd and long, 3rd and 16.
He's kicking himself, isn't he?
Yes. I thought he had it. There was 2 Aliquippa players were closer to the football there than Laurel Highlands receivers.
That's just a tough throw. He's on the left hash, throwing it down the right sideline, and 30 yards down the field, a high arcing pass. It's just really low percentage.
Mustangs going empty here on 3rd and long. Rod hangs in the pocket. It's breaking down. Now steps up, looks to run, has the 40, 45. Sidesteps a defender and gets to midfield. Needed 16, got about 12. It'll bring up 4th and 4. Now a situation where you might want to go for it here on 4th down. Down 29-0, 9:39 left in regulation.
Well, you got to, yeah. If you punt here, you're almost basically saying you give up.
You're right? Throwing up the white flag.
Yeah. I mean, just for your team's sake, you got to give them a puncher's chance, and you got to,
manageable.
Yeah, it's only 4th and let's call it 4.
From the midfield stripe, Gallagher out of the shotgun, takes the snap, has a little bit of time. Now rolls out to the near side, throws on the run, and that pass is tipped and almost intercepted. Cameron Lindsay, that's on. Almost picked that one off. So the Mustangs turn it over on downs. Aliquippa takes over. 9:08 left here in the 3rd, up 29-0. We're back in 30 here in the C.R. Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Mom Maruka's Pizza Shop, located at 64 Barton Mill Road in Uniontown, is your prime place to enjoy local high school sports. Mom Maruka's is family-owned and operated, where pride of ownership certainly shows. The Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, subs, and wings. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday, 4 to 10 for indoor-outdoor dining and takeout. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu.
From midfield, Aliquippa will take over up 29-0, and they could actually enact the continuous clock, Steve, the rest of the way with a touchdown on this drive. And they'll come to the line here quickly, but a timeout taken here by the Quips.
They started the play clock early that time, so they had to call a timeout.
We'll take one as well. 9:08 left here in the 3rd. Quips up 29-0. We're back in 60 here on the C.R. Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Aliquippa with a handoff there to Cameron Lindsay. Mustangs are saying he coughed up the football. Referees are saying he did not. Will go as a 2-yard gain to bring up 2nd and 8. And Laurel Highlands pretty adamant. You see a lot of guys jumping around down there, Steve. They thought He coughed it up, and they had the football here close to midfield. It's now 2nd and 8 from the Laurel Highlands 48.
Mustangs need a turnover in the worst way right now.
Handoff here on the near side, and they're going back to Tyquay Hayes. Hayes lowers the shoulder, gets down to the 42, 6-yard pickup. Bring up 3rd down and 2.
Well, he just does not look like a freshman.
No, he does not.
Yeah, he looks like he could be playing at college football right now.
That's what Coach Mike Warfield told us earlier. Actually saw some time earlier on in the season just due to some injuries in the backfield. And once he was given the first-team job, Steve didn't allow anyone else to take it back from him.
Wally Pip.
Yes. This time Tracy gets it, has a 1st down and more into the secondary. Tracy, the sophomore, still going at the 30-yard line, and Tracy finally takes it down to the 26. So Tracy picking up 17 there in Aliquippa's 1st down.
Yeah, the Mustangs they're just getting up slow and just, they look a little down, a little dejected. And they shouldn't be. They had, like you said, they have a heck of a year. And they just got to keep fighting. But the Quips are smelling blood in the water right now like a shark.
Good handoff back to Tracy again. And Tracy this time getting 3, maybe 4. They'll roll him down here at the 22.
And good tackle there by Yorchek, getting his nose in there and, still fighting away. And looks like number 54 for the Mustangs. He's a little shaken up there. Who's that? That's
Billy Barton.
Barton, yeah, he's got up slow, but some of the Mustangs are calling over the sideline for subs. They're kind of waving over, but nobody's coming in. Nobody wants to go in there.
2nd down, 2nd and 6, back to Tracy again. And Tracy gets down close to the 19-yard line, 3-yard pickup. We'll bring up 3rd down and 3. And Coach Kolesar, Steve, told us during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, this is basically a gravy game. They accomplished all their goals coming into the season.
Yeah,
winning season, playoff spot, won a playoff game. Now can refocus again for 2022.
They spilled the gravy tonight, though, didn't
yes, they did. Sometimes it happens, but again, a great effort against the talented Aliquippa program. And now they're going back to Hayes, who takes it down inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. And some of the Aliquippa stats here, Steve, more WPIL championships than any school. They're essentially a 1A program playing in 4A. They moved up to 3A, and then due to the WPIL enacting and the PIAA enacting some of the success points, moved them up to 4A. 1st and 10 now from the 15. Handoff here on the near side. That's Hayes again. Will go out of bounds at the 6-yard line. They're making their 27th consecutive playoff appearance. They have that current mark along with Thomas Jefferson. And they've reached the WPIL championship game in each of the last 13 years. So 13 straight appearances in WPIL title games.
Well, think about it. We've seen all the top teams. We've seen McKeesport, we've seen Bell Vernon, we've seen TJ, and this team looks just as good as any one of those.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun Final Four. Again, if the scores stack up the way they are right now as flags come in, and Aliquippa is going to take a timeout, you'll have
a flag, illegal substitution.
Yes.
And what happened was they had too many men in the huddle, and so they broke the huddle with 12 guys. One of them realized it was running off. Official threw the flag, so now they're not going to take the timeout.
Push it back here to the 12-yard line. But the way at least the score's going into halftime, if they hold true in the second half, you'll have Bell Vernon, TJ, and Aliquippa McKeesport
what's the Bell
next
Vernon
week.
Score now?
They're up 28-12 at last check.
Yeah.
Over Newcastle tonight, out of the Parkway Conference. Here's Hayes again, and Hayes into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night, 14th touchdown of the season. And increases the Aliquippa lead now to 35-0. We'll have a running clock the rest of the way.
And look at that. The Mustangs just look tired. They look tired, and that's you can see they're chasing around these guys, and they're big and fast. That's a tough combination. And like you said, the clock will be it'll be running the rest of the way. So the Mustangs are, going to go down, but they've had, like you said, they've had a heck of a year.
Nantes extra points on the way and good to make it 36-0. Aliquippa over Laurel Highlands. 5:55 left here in the 3rd. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Going on now at CR for Savvy. Our customers
can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease to GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With $3,000 cash trade equity with June Lease Loyalty or Lease Conquest. Plus $500 Chevy Cyber Event. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends November 30th, 2021. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
The Laurel Highlands football boosters would like to congratulate the Laurel Highlands football team on a fantastic season and wish them the best of luck in tonight's playoff game against Aliquippa. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands high school football team from the Mustang football boosters.
Back here at Mo Rubenstein Stadium, 36-0. The Clips of Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands. So Hayes a couple of touchdowns tonight, Steve. John Tracy 2 touchdowns. Good hooked up with Thornton on a 41-yard pass, and Manti added a 36-yard field goal for Aliquippa to account for all of their scoring tonight.
This will be their 9th win of the year. They've had 9 games where they've had the running clock in the second half.
Only lost against Central Valley, and that even makes their stats, I think, Steve, more impressive, considering the fact they haven't played a full 48 minutes in any of their wins so far this year.
No.
And you wonder for Laurel Highlands, especially among some of the basketball guys, how long do you leave them out there down 36-0? And I think Cougier's going to fall on it here at the 16-yard line. Was trying to scoop it up and actually took a knee.
Yep.
So Laurel Highlands pinned again, but the clock should roll here once this drive starts with 5:53 left here in the third quarter. Still a lot of football to play. Reminder, after we're done, stay tuned for the Triple Live Scoreboard Show with Don Rebel. Our final Triple Live Scoreboard Show of the season here on WMBS. And I have to thank our entire crew for making it a fun season. Jerry Dupay behind the camera tonight. My broadcast partner, Steve Super. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Tony Hanola and Billy Dice, who could not be with us tonight. Also, the Professor Danny Wallace helped us out as well earlier on this season. And Kylie Soberdash ran the camera for a couple of games. Can't forget Kylie as well. I'm sure we'll see her.
Poor Kylie. Every time
season.
she comes, it's like 20 degrees outside. She got the worst weather game. She had bad luck this year.
Yes. Hopefully we'll see her during the hoop season. A little read option here again. Gallagher, trap, stiff arm, run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage back at the 15-yard line, and Rod pushed down there late. Let's hope he's all right. He hops to his feet. That's a good sign. And a flag will come out.
Yeah.
Now, sideline warning here against Laurel Highlands. I don't think the Mustangs were too happy with Rod getting chopped out of bounds there late.
Well, he got pushed down. He ran out of bounds. They were pushing behind. Another flag. Now it's coming on the coaching staff. I don't know if that's Coach Colasar or not, but the official just threw a flag right into the coaching staff. So the Mustang coaches are even getting a little frustrated. And the clock.
The sideline warning. And actually, they signaled, yes, against Laurel Highlands. No personal foul.
And why is the clock? I guess with the official still giving it to Coach Colasar. Look, he's just screaming at the official down there at the 50-yard line.
Good to see Coach Colasar though, Steve. It's 36-0. He's still fired up, coaching hard down there. And that's a good sign.
Well, that's actually Coach Edenfield was giving the official a hard time. He was screaming at him.
Now the Clips have their fans fired up, and they're dancing on defense.
And the
clock
36-0 finally started to run again, so they didn't even start it yet.
It's not the pit, but they're still fired up here across town at Ambridge.
The Mustangs catching a break here. The clock should be running.
Now we're going to sideline warning here on the Clips side.
I don't know, but it's 36-0. They need to start playing.
They have this marked 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the play, he just ran out of bounds. He was scrambling and ran out of
flag.
bounds.
No flag as far as.
Oh, there was no, it was
no personal foul, just the sideline warning. And that was it. Now 2nd and 10. Again, a read option. This time going to Hooper. He's going the wrong way, trying to turn the corner. He gets upended back at the 14-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play will bring up 3rd down and 13.
A lot of chippiness going on right now. A lot of talking between the players. They just need to. I mean, the Mustangs are done. They get thrown out of this game. It doesn't matter. But the Quip's got to be careful. Last thing you want to do is get thrown out of the game for unsportsmanlike conduct and miss the next game because of, in a game that's already 36-0 with a couple minutes left in the third quarter on a running clock.
Steve, our buddy Jared Bozak of the Bell Vernon game tonight, but watching us said to tell you it's 38-20 there tonight. Bell Vernon over Newcastle. And they're in the second half. So 3rd and long here for Gallagher. He'll step up, has the 15-20. Gallagher at the 25-30. Nice run here for a Mustang first down. Needed 13, got 18 to move the sticks.
Yeah, nice run by Gallagher. Just a scramble. Just went back and looked like a little bit like Lamar Jackson there, didn't he? Just kind of got back
but not
there.
Last night.
No. Yeah.
Ravens lost to the Dolphins.
Yeah, that was a shocker, wasn't it?
Steelers have an opportunity to get a share of first place with a win over the winless Lions on Sunday.
Well,
but in the NFL this year, can't take anything for granted.
Don't put the eyes on us.
That's a game, historically, that you could see them losing in situations like that. When they're heavily favored sometimes, they don't perform. Mustangs going empty here from the 32. Hooper coming back in motion. Again, the read option. Hooper gets it on the jet sweep. Hooper cuts up the field to the 35, then down to the 37-yard line. 5-yard pickup with 3:08 left on a running clock here in the third quarter. Laurel Highlands down 36-0.
And the temperature is dropping. I don't know if you feel that breeze coming. It feels pretty nice, but it's...
I have the window closed in front of me. Jerry has the open window with the camera off to my left.
And it's a little bit of a breeze kicking up, but... nice.
Busy night around the area. You had the Pitt West Virginia game down in Morgantown tonight as well for basketball. Pitt lost to the Citadel on Tuesday by 15.
Big win for the Pitt football team last night.
Yes, over North Carolina in overtime.
I turned that game. Was that overtime?
Yes.
Well, I turned that off. They were winning big.
Looking to put it up. Throws down the near side. Man open. Matt Lucas has to the Quips 35-30 down to the 25 and run out of bounds of the 23-yard line. So that's a gain of 40 on the play. Gallagher to Lucas. Yeah, North Carolina came all the way back. Steve forced overtime. Pitt actually almost lost it at the end of regulation. Held North Carolina to a field goal late after a Kenny Pickett interception, and then Pitt winning it in the extra period.
Wow. I was watching. I don't know what I was watching.
Game got ugly late because you had some heavy rain that moved in. Kind of created a fun last
I was watching that
10 minutes
the NFL game, and I had to flick the Pitt game on, and I thought they had it well in hand. I turned it off.
Sure, a lot of people probably thought that as well. Here's Hooper coming in motion. Rod's going to keep it himself inside the 20, inside the 15. Takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15-yard pickup there on the run from Rodney Gallagher. So the Mustangs try not to get blanked here tonight, Steve. Still 90 seconds left in the third quarter and a full 12 minutes left in the fourth. A good drive here for Laurel Highlands. They rolled Rod down at the 16. This result basically has been determined already. The Clips up 36-0. Mustangs going empty here. Bring Hooper in motion. And Tajai will get it on the far side inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. Second down and about 7. The WPIL coordinator here tonight was Dave McBain from West Allegheny High School, representing the WPIL. Second and 7. Hooper remains to the right of Rod, but the Mustangs going in tight here with twin receivers tucked in against the slot. Now coming in motion was Pratt as Rod with blockers out in front inside the 10. Took a big hit down at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, big hit and got hit from the backside. Yeah, he got up okay. A little slow.
Actually helps up Aliquippa in the process. So minimal gain there. That'll bring up third down. That'll be the final play of the third quarter with Aliquippa up 36-0 over Laurel Highlands. We're back with a fourth and 60 seconds here on the C.R. Brana Group High School Sports Night.
The WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Orthopedic and Spine Institute is open, and their experienced providers are ready to care for you. Orthopedic and spine care spans a wide range of problems, from arthritis to joint trauma caused by injury or overuse. Hips, shoulders, knees, and backs are the most common areas where patients experience pain or impaired function. At WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, they can treat orthopedic and spine problems with state-of-the-art care. Their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and specialists are well experienced in the latest treatments for damaged and diseased joints. They offer everything from physical therapies to joint repairs and joint replacements. Whenever possible, the newest, minimally invasive techniques are used to ensure quicker recovery, less pain, and less damage to surrounding tissues. To learn more about the newly opened Orthopedic and Spine Institute at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, or to schedule an appointment, call 724-912-7533 or visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. The new us, here for you.
Long walk now as the Mustangs go back to our left. They'll work right to left. Here in the fourth quarter, down 36-0. A couple of other scores from around the WPIAL. Thomas Jefferson now up 35-14 over Hampton. That game in the fourth quarter. We told you Bell Vernon up tonight. At last check, McKeesport was up over Armstrong as well. We'll try to get you an update on that game as well. And here, 36-0. Aliquippa over Laurel Highlands. Mustangs trying to avoid the shutout, facing a third down. The third down at about 7. Get a first down at about the 2-yard line. And again, our score hub that you might see on your screen tied into the scoreboard here at Ambridge High School. So if a lot of the downs and distances don't line up, don't blame us. And 3rd and 7 for Laurel Highlands. They'll reset Lucas in the slot left. Rod takes the snap, steps up far side, looks to run inside the 5, lowers the helmet, and gets down close to a first down right around the 2-yard line. That one of those guesstimates that they give him the first down, or is it going to be fourth down?
No, I can't tell. We got a, we're
fourth down.
It's kind of a tough angle for us to tell. I got a good seat tonight. I think I'm exactly on the 50-yard line tonight.
We try to reserve one for you, Steve.
Yeah.
They knew you were coming.
Even got a hot dog down there. Pretty good hot dog tonight.
I was going to try to grab a soft pretzel or something, but the line was pretty long at halftime.
You didn't tell them who you were?
No, I didn't try to do that. I don't do that stuff. So 4th and inches, Mustangs will go for it. Direct snap to Rod, trying to jump pass into the end zone. It's juggled and dropped, incomplete.
My buddy Steve Nesser told me that there's a great gyro stand on the other side.
Oh, wow.
And I sent him a picture, and he said that was it. But, of course, that was too far for you to walk at halftime.
Yes. That was intended for Pratt in the end zone. Couldn't haul it in. So Aliquippa takes over on downs. We come back in 30 seconds, up 36-0 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
When it's time to service your vehicle, don't procrastinate. Call Rose Motors at 724-583-1944. Rose Motors, specializing in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repair, exhaust work, state inspection, and more. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? See Rose Motors, where financing is also available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown. Serving the area for 3 generations. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Saturday by appointment.
Whip's coming close to breaking one there, Steve. Nice little run here as they made some substitutions in the backfield. That was number 29 there, Quaylen Darby, a 5'8", 175 junior that took it from the 2-yard line down to the 18, 6-yard pickup, or 16-yard pickup there for Darby. And we'll see a lot of substitutions here on the Aliquippa side. Darby gets it back again. This time takes it down to the 19, about a 2-yard pickup with 9:51 left on a running clock here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's going to go quick now. And Mustangs had a heck of a year, Brian. Like you said, they accomplished all their goals and then some. Won a playoff game, first time in school history. Kids got to be proud. It's been a heck of a year.
Well, Rodney Gallagher coming back for senior year next year, too.
Yeah.
We'll lose some seniors, especially some talented seniors, like Joe Chambers, Matt Lucas, Jaden Pratt, and Tajai Hooper, some of the skilled positions. Another inside handoff going back to Darby for the 3rd straight time, and this time Darby loses 2, bring up 3rd down and 10. And on the line, you lose 3 of 5 starters, Sumter, Glebus, and Cole, all seniors. Yorchik, senior tight end. Now on the defensive side, Sumter on the line. Carney led the team in tackles, defensive captain. Mentioned Yorchik. Then the secondary, Hooper, Pratt, Ryan Pyro as well, along with Lucas.
Yorchek, we mentioned his name a lot this year. He's had a heck of a year. Lucas Ferens came off the bench. He didn't start early, but he's been playing pretty good in the second half of the year.
Third down. Mustangs bringing the pressure here on Good, who sends it out on the far side. Pass drop, falls incomplete. Will bring up fourth down.
They're going to force a punt.
Hayadu Manti coming back on.
Mustangs still grinding it out.
Oh, yes, they are. Win last week, 28-27 over Beaver.
The Mustangs are going to put number 8. That's Kuzier. They're going to let Kuzier return the punt. So you wonder if they'll bring in some of their reserves on offense.
Kuzier back at midfield. Gayadu Manti back at the 5-yard line. High snap coming back, brings it down. Left-footed kick, a good one. And Kuzier's going to let it go. Now pick it up after one hop, and he'll come forward and take it down to the Aliquippa 45-yard lines, where Laurel Highlands will start first and 10 when we come back. 7:35 left in regulation. 36-0 Quips. We're back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
36-0. Aliquippa leading Laurel Highlands Mustangs to start this drive at their own 45-yard line. And Laurel Highlands certainly, Steve, has been a surprise to a lot of folks this season. We're going to have a penalty called here against the Mustangs, which will push the football back here into Laurel Highlands territory. Personal foul penalty all the way back to the 40-yard line. And I was actually on, Steve, Good Morning Beaver County with WBVP and WMBA this morning, and they said folks at Beaver thought it might be a walk in the park last week over Laurel Highlands. They had such a great regular season. And after the Mustangs shocked the Bobcats, a lot of folks saying, who's this Laurel Highlands team?
Yeah, well, it started like that last week. They were up for 14-0 on us, and then all of a sudden, one play here or there, Gallagher, slips one, or Hooper had a heck of a game, and they stayed in the game, and they were able to make big plays at the end.
From the 40, read option, Gallagher pulls it out of Hooper, scrambles to the far side. Again in trouble, run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, about a 6-yard loss to bring up second down and 16. But really looking forward to the winter, Steve. I think we're going to have a fun season. Of course, the Laurel Highlands basketball program expected to do good things. I think Uniontown's going to be much improved as well, and I think Fayette County's going to come to play here during the fall hoop season, or during the winter hoop season.
Yeah, well, it's that time of year. It's upon us. But they started college this week, right?
Yes. College hoops started this past Tuesday. I believe the first high school basketball game either December 9th or 10th, I believe.
My son and his friends went down to the West Virginia Pitt game tonight.
You mentioned our colleague Gary Frankhauser down there as well. Is it Gary's birthday this weekend?
I think it was today. Yeah,
so happy birthday to Gary Frankhauser. And here's Gallagher rolling out to the near side, pulls it down as the 35-40, and Gallagher run out of bounds at the 44-yard line, pickup of 9. Let's see why Gary would want to go out celebrating tonight.
He sent me a picture of some cake some local establishment restaurant down in Morgantown. He had a nice piece of chocolate cake.
You guys are all eating cake. You had some coconut cake today, didn't you?
I had coconut cake today, yeah.
5:41 left here in the fourth, 3rd and 5 upcoming for Laurel Highlands.
Today was my last day down at Lady Luck, and I thank everyone for sending me off with a nice coconut cake. It was beautiful. It was.
And you're back into the golf business.
Yeah.
Working for Cobra Golf.
Cobra and Puma, yeah.
Flags come in here.
Mustangs jumped off sides. Looked like that was number 59 for the Mustangs. That's,
Cam Bradley.
Cam Bradley jumped a little early. Mustangs still have their starters in on offense. They got Gallagher still in the quarterback. The Shields is still out there.
I want to get that donut off the board.
Yeah, they're trying to get one. They're trying to get a score. The clock is running though, so they gotta They probably, if they don't score here, they're not going to get another shot, I wouldn't think.
And the True Live Scoreboard Show with Don Rebel on the way next. Our local post-game show brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer, working hard for the residents of South Union Township. We congratulate Mr. Schiffbauer on his win in the general election to maintain his spot as a South Union Township Supervisor for another 6 years as Gallagher goes down here, sacked back at the 31.
That's a play right there. Gallagher getting tangled up with two of these, getting up slow. He's okay. Coach Auger can breathe easy, but
that might be it for him tonight.
Yeah, I would say he's going to be sore tonight and tomorrow.
Played his heart out, though, as always.
And all the Mustangs. Look at Hooper. Hooper's taking a long time to get off the field.
We'll bring out Diamond now for another punt back at the 14-yard line.
Hooper's had a good season. Give Hooper a lot of credit. He was probably the fourth wide receiver start of the year, and he turns into the starting tailback and has the game of his life against Beaver last week.
Pick up the playoff win, 3 touchdowns. Punt sent away, and off a one hop. Picked up here at the 34-yard line, taken down to the 39s, where the Clips will start 1st and 10 when we come back. They're up 36-0 as we go under 4 minutes left. We're back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
Clips start another drive from their own 38, and they're going to go back this time to Quaylen Darby. And Darby takes it down to the 44. 6-yard pickup to bring up 2nd down and 4. 3:10 left in regulation. It's like the coaches clear out, Steve. Is throwing away his charts for tonight. He's ready to go home.
Yeah, I tried to throw him in the garbage can. I missed, so I figured
You're not ready for hoop season yet.
No.
2nd and 4.
Like my golf game. Can't make a putt. Can't throw a piece of paper in a garbage can. It's 4 feet wide, 6 feet away.
And Donnell Dawkins now in as a fullback. Quentin Good remains the quarterback.
Quip's coaching staff is packed. Well, there's a couple of them that still have a headset on, but they're packing up over there.
This one going back to Darby with a flag on the play. Takes it down to the Mustang 40. Would be a 16-yard run if it stands. Likely will not stand. 2:31 left here on the 4th. I have to thank all the folks, Steve, that watched on our video streams as well this year, and our video stream sponsors tonight. Our good buddy Mookie John, always willing to help us out. Him and his dad, they did a lot of hustling for us, having to pay some hefty rights fees for these live video stream playoff games.
If you need a T-shirt, go see Mook now, right?
Yes. As a new company, along with Kenny Musco, Uniontown Printing Press, one of our video sponsors tonight, along with Zebley Mahalav and White, John R. Ritchie, Northwestern Mutual Agent. Let me get these sponsors real quick, Steve. United Bank, Lansing Academy of Dance, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, and the Home for the Holidays event coming up Saturday, November the 20th at Story Square. That should be a lot of fun. Laurel Highlands football boosters and State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman.
I was going to say I missed those days with Mook coaching that Fayette team when they had those good teams in the national championship game. We almost won, should have won, could have won the national championship. That was about as exciting as we've seen in a long time. Remember that place was rocking over there.
And Jerry and I were actually talking about that on the way up, just how much awareness that Mook brought over to the Penn State Fayette program, because a lot of those games before he was the head coach were being played over there with only a couple of fans in the stands, and he turned that into a totally different atmosphere.
Yeah.
And he's really done a lot of great things in his life.
That last game and the last couple games, when they played, it was standing room only, and that's a big big arena. That place was rocking.
Always fun working with Mook, no matter what the capacity. And again, if you need a T-shirt, go and see him at the Uniontown Printing Press.
He did a good job with those kids. He got guys from California, Hawaii. Yeah.
1:12 left here in regulation. 4th down for the Quips. Probably going to take the clock all the way down here.
Yep, 1:06 and counting. Mustangs had a heck of a year, Brian. They should nothing to hang their heads about.
No.
They played a heck of a year. They just played against a much better team tonight, and we kind of knew this coming in.
Delay a game here. And what's amazing, Steve, they were the only team in Fayette County that played a WPIAL schedule that won a game this year. I mean, think about that.
Right.
Played a WPIAL schedule that won a game this year. First time that we've been to the quarterfinal round for a Fayette County school. Of course, California is in Washington County since Frazier made it in 2015. And for a larger classification team in 4A or above, first playoff win since Uniontown beat Bell Vernon back in 2009 in Fayette County. So these opportunities don't come around too often.
That was my son's sophomore year.
Yes.
That's a long time ago.
Clean snap coming back to Manti, will send it away. And Kuzier got ran into before fielding the ball. It should have been a flag. That has to be interference there on the catch. How is there not a flag there?
Well, the ball hit the Aliquippa player on the helmet and then popped up, so it had to be early hit. I don't know. They missed that one, but 32 seconds left. I don't think
it's not going to matter either way. They're going to rule.
And
they're going to give this out to. They're going to give the football to Aliquippa.
Either way, it doesn't matter. They're just going to fall on it. But the officials are talking like, I think they're saying to that official down here on the near sideline, "How'd you miss that?" Yeah, that's a crazy. I mean, everybody in the stands saw it.
Now, just for the sake of throwing a flag, I think you have to throw a flag because Kuzier could have been really lit up there. You'll have one final kneel down, and that'll do it at 36-0.
Yep.
And you have Isaiah Martinez out there, and you're going to have Good under center. They won't need another player coming out, and it's going to be Donnell Dawkins. Line up with two I-backs. They're rolling the clock. They take a knee, and that'll do it. 36-0. Your final score tonight. Aliquippa will advance to the WPIAL semifinals. They'll likely be taking on McKeesports next week. And Laurel Highlands season ends at 8-4. We're back to tell you all about it on our postgame show brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer, working hard for the residents of South Union Township. It comes your way next year on WMES and on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning congratulates the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all our local teams on their successful seasons. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It's the result of the hard work of the players and the coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs in the WPIAL playoffs, and best wishes for continued success from District Judge Nathan Henning.
Filing for bankruptcy is not something that anyone wants to do. Good people sometimes run into hard times, and they need help. Hi, I'm Dan White with the law offices of Zebley, Mahalev & White, and I'm here to help. If you're faced with insurmountable debt and are out of options and you need help, give our office a call today. Allow us to help you understand your rights and options under the law. Filing bankruptcy is not the end of the road, and if you're struggling with debt, it very well could be a new beginning. So stop worrying and take action. Give our office a call today at 724-439-9200 or click on zeblaw.com for more information. Zebley, Mahalev & White, local attorneys helping local people. Let us help you fix your life.
When it comes to protecting all your stuff, wouldn't it be great to have one place that protects it all? Here's some good news. Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Leho is the only insurance agent you need to help keep tabs on protection for all your stuff. Everything from your home, car, and boat to your motorcycle, snowmobile, and ATV. Stop by Allstate agent Russ Leho's office today on Lebanon Avenue. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, availability, Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates.
When you need a vaccine, look to Peachin Pharmacy as a partner in your health. Peachin Pharmacy has all of the COVID-19 vaccines, including boosters, at no cost to you. They also have the shingles and pneumonia vaccine. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy, located in downtown Connellsville.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Somerset Trust Company is proud to call Fayette County home. With branches in Markleysburg, Connellsville, Hopwood, Uniontown, and Perryopolis, Somerset Trust Company is truly Fayette County's community bank. Convenient services available at all branches include checking and savings accounts, personal and business loans, mortgages and home equity loans, trust and investment management, and more. Call us at 724-626-1725. Visit us at somersettrust.com and like us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Somerset Trust Company. Community banking worth talking about.
A great season for Laurel Highlands ends tonight. Your final score, Aliquippa 36, Laurel Highlands nothing. We'll start first with our scoring summary brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. And the backs for Aliquippa, Steve, they had a field day tonight. John Tracy, a pair of touchdowns, runs of 26 and 15 yards in the first half. Tyquay Hayes did his damage in the second half. Touchdown runs of 6 and 11 yards. Good also hooked up with Thornton for a 41-yard touchdown pass. And Gaiadu Manzi added a 36-yard field goal right before halftime for the 36-0 final margin.
Yeah, it was, like I said, Aliquippa pretty much did what they wanted to do offensively. They had one miscue in that interception. The Mustangs had it down there, couldn't punch it in, and really couldn't do much offensively. They moved the ball a couple times in a couple drives, but really never could get over the hump. And Aliquippa is just too good, Brian. Mustangs had a heck of a year, but ran into a better team tonight.
Time now for our first Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County super play of the game. I'll let Nick surprise us tonight.
Triple left formation here for Aliquippa going no. Play fake and a pass across the middle, and on the run there is Thornton for Aliquippa, and he's going to take it to the house for a touchdown. It was a great play fake. I thought it was going to go to Hayes up the middle, but Thornton came across the middle, able to make the reception, and that's going to go as an Aliquippa touchdown.
That was a really nice play fake there, Steve, from Good, the only passing touchdown of the night for the Quips.
Yep, nice play, and they had a lot of nice plays tonight, and the Quips are good. They're quick, they're fast, they're big, and they got a lot of athletes. And that one kid, the freshman running back,
Hayes,
he doesn't look like a freshman to me. He looks like he's could be playing for Pitt or West Virginia. That's how good he looks right now. He could play. He's good.
We're back with a final word from Ambridge right after this. 36-0 Aliquippa over Laurel Highlands tonight here on WMBS and the Triple I High School Sports Network.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950.